If you're, let's say, a comedian or an artist or a painter, and your girl used to date another comedian and plays his comedy skits and performances more than yours, would that bother you? Like, she's out here supporting this nigga. Like, clearly she's with you. She's not cheating on you, but she really be playing this shit in the crib. Like, I drop a song, she playing the extra song before my song.
It's impossible for that to be clear.
I'm just going to let you know something.
Yeah.
Because you probably seen my comedy one time. I think you took one of my jokes and just threw it back at me.
Oh,
So for those at home, hello. My mom loves Trevor Noah more than me. Like, she watches his comedy every day. Mm-hmm. I came out of her. Me. And she told me to my face.
Yeah.
I watch Trevor Noah on fucking TV to get used to you when you get famous.
Okay.
I want to envision that. He is so light-skinned and not me. And that's why, again, I'm not, like,
On the
dodging
other
his
side of the
answer.
spectrum.
I'm giving you a context of how I'm going to answer this.
Okay.
If a woman who is dating me
Yeah.
as a comedian is playing her ex-boyfriend's comedy clips,
Yeah.
that one, let's say, for example, I'm not even cool with this nigga. Why are
not.
you sending it to me? Like, all the time? As if it was like one time, I'm not going to be a hater. If you're talented,
Yeah.
you know, even if you're playing sports, like, you know, if someone
Don't
did a
look at
cool
me.
up and under.
I'm 100% gonna
Nah,
hate.
if you did an up and under, it's
gonna-
like, all right,
yeah.
that was fly. But if you said it to me all the time,
I'm
it's
gonna-
like,
I'm gonna say it's ass.
do you,
I'm gonna say it's ass. So you don't look at me.
yo,
I'm gonna,
do you
it's
miss
garbage.
him? Because you know I'm not him. You can go back to him. I'm okay, but that's mad weird to me.
Look at the extreme men's go to. Just go back to him then. Fuck, if you think it's so funny, just go.
Nah, it's different because
He made a hot joke.
nah, bro, all the time, John. Like, cause you know, like how your significant other sends you things. Like,
Yeah.
like imagine like.
See, if she sends it to me, I would think it's my fault because I've made her comfortable, right? But if I walk in and she's trying to close the laptop thinking she's watching something crazy, but it's just her watching jokes, then all right, something's going on. Because you still like him. No, you loving him in secret now.
So
Essentially.
what if you're an artist and you hop in the whip, she playing his music. You feel me? He drop a mixtape, she playing that
See,
shit.
if she does it and I'm there, she thinks I'm cool with it. But
Okay.
if like you know when you plug in your phone, the last song you you play comes up, and then it's that, and she's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like, hey, what's going? What's you don't even
feel
like you like his music like that? Like, there's a lot of Instagram models that they should be worried if certain guys, if an artist comes up,
yeah.
you should be a little worried.
Okay.
And she said she was in Toronto with her friends, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden, unreleased Drake plays on her phone. All right.
Do we not remember that line where I think it was Drake talking about how was it like he was playing his music and the girl asked if he could play Luda instead?
Yeah.
I think about that line. I don't make music. Do you know how upset I'd be? And now he made it. I always think about some of these
Yeah,
movies
don't
that
ask
he
me.
name
Don't
drops.
ask me to play somebody else.
Like you gonna ask me to play Luda, and technically it's not that Drake is more famous than Luda. It's just that he's at the same level as Luda to me when it comes to legendary.
Nah, that's not the point.
He's not.
Drake and Luda in the same category?
Listen, Luda's
Are
great.
we
He's a
not-
legend, but let's not do that.
We're not giving.
I mean,
is a legend.
Luda's a very
For sure.
probably just as rich as Drake with Fast and Furious 29, but
That's
It's
terms
like, it's
of-
like 9.
Are we
that's
forgetting?
still too much.
We're forgetting his bars already. Now we have that. Before we
Luda's-
get back to your question, we're not giving Ludacris his block. He's definitely up there, bro.
He's not Drake.
He's up there.
I didn't
I
say.
remember listening to his,
Okay,
his
I
album
don't
and
mean
shit.
if Ludacris and Drake walk down the street, Ludacris is gonna get the same love. But I'm talking about lyrical like ability and his type of songs he made. It's pretty good songs.
You gonna make Drake this
I
is
mean,
big and Drake.
2000.
And we're not even that big. And you know Drake petty. He'll find us. Okay, he's gonna diss the next. So if I
Listen.
Love Boy 7, like
I didn't
you know
say.
Drake is petty.
I knew what I meant. I didn't
I feel
say. You know what? Go back to your question.
It's
I don't
all
want
good.
to lose our sponsors and stuff like that.
Nah, we here. What about you, Dro? Like,
to answer your question.
yeah,
on
like
that,
what if she's at his art gallery and she's with you?
Sending you the stills and the raw pictures all the time over your pictures all the
Be petty. I
time.
might have to be petty.
Okay.
I might have to like, I don't know, play some music, some girl, some artist that she don't like that I know.
Damn.
Yeah, niggas having a
That's
petty
sick.
off is crazy.
Damn.
But you
like-
got, but Dro shit like it gotta be like, yo, his portrait's like her phone background. That's some
genius.
sick ass shit.
That's genius.
That is some sick, like,
Like, babe, who's this? Oh, this is
or
some-
like when she posted,
some
like
model,
if it's
you
a
know?
rapper, she posts an Instagram story. It's always his song playing in the
It's
song.
one of
Yeah.
my clients, you know.
Like, okay, bro, like You was in Miami last week and he lives there. Enough is enough.
I think you gotta be petty.
Okay.
I really think you gotta be petty.
Just like
because it's like
match your energy.
Yeah.
I
Like
feel you.
why? Like and it's not insecurity. Fuck that. Don't deem it as insecurity. It's
Oh,
just
me?
Like,
I'm releasing a story to ZMZ.
like,
You're what?
I'm releasing a story.
What story?
What?
Rapper has an affair with my girl.
Oh,
Yo, my
you gonna leak your own story? That's
I'm gonna
sick.
leak my own
Yo,
demise.
John sounds like the
That's
most
sick.
like elaborate villain. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I feel
nah.
like if you guys have been listening to John from the beginning, like he's like the person that he's so calculated in how he does things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yo,
I'm gonna release the story and then I'm gonna podcast about it and then guess what? It's lit for us, bad for you.
bad.
Regina, you better not like these rappers. I tell you.
So we up you down, bro.
I tell
We
you.
up you
wait,
down,
did you
bro.
answer already, Walt?
Oh yeah, nah. I will. At first, I'll be a little suspicious, but like, if you got every drop playing in the car,
Every drop is insane.
Okay,
like a song is one thing,
Yeah,
but
but I'm like-
every unrelated, like she got like the whole.
she just staying up
library.
to date with his music.
Yeah, up to date.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
she up to date.
But when
that's
she
for
hit you with
sure.
the yo, you heard this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm pulling. Pull a car. I'm pulling the car over. All right. How have you heard this? You know, a friend
Son, I
of a
might have to
friend.
pull the e-brake while she going 40 down the highway.
That's
or something like that,
gonna
bro.
ruin your wheel.
You are
Okay.
the second
Up
most
to date?
diabolical
Up to date, bro?
of his platform.
Intro,
The
please.
second.
Intro, please.
All right. Welcome to episode. We at 153. Yeah, I think we're at 153. Welcome to episode 153 of the Imaginary Players podcast. Me, the one with the Full Scotia, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and have always been listening to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for continuing to like, subscribe, comment, do all the great things you do. YouTube is doing great as usual. Where is my social media? Imaginary Players NYC on Instagram. IMG Players on Twitter. Is that all I got? See all the drops out the way?
Yeah.
Are you promoting anything else? Oh, I guess, I've been getting this question a lot lately, so let me get this out of the way. Yes, there will be a party this summer. Yes, there will be a tournament this summer. All these things. It's not, guys, summer is June 21st. Please, let me
Yo,
breathe.
bro, New York gets nice.
It
weather
gets
for like
nice
2 times,
one
and everyone's like,
weekend, and
summer's here.
everyone's, whoa, hey, what's going on with y'all? Guys, everyone breathe. We have June, July, August, and Labor Day weekend. All right? Everything will get done in the allotted amount of time that it's supposed to. So, now that we got all our drops out the way, to my far right is one half of the beige tandem, the Brothel Bandit. Dro's with us behind the camera as usual. Dro, talk to the people.
What's up, man? We here. It was beautiful yesterday. Well, today's we're recorded on Wednesdays, but beautiful yesterday.
I saw you were
And-
hanging out with the Yankees yesterday.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to
Man
go to
said,
as
"Where's the
many
Yankees?"
games, man. Just trying to find the love of my life over there.
Who you went with, then, since you was looking?
The other half of the beige tandem.
Oh, you went with
That's
Derek?
fine.
Who else
With
was
his
Who else was
cousin.
there? Well, who else was there?
Oh, his cousin and a couple of our coworkers from work and shit.
Your coworkers? There was girls and guys.
Guys.
I just want to know what y'all got going on, man.
Just-
I saw your story. I check it every day.
I don't know why, bro. You gotta give that up.
Yeah,
You
bro.
trying to imply, John? You trying to have him like out himself before
He's
summer
not
Yeah,
gonna work, bro.
yeah, I'm implying
It's
Dro.
not gonna
Yeah, I'm
work. I
implying
get PR
Dro's.
trained,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
implying Dro's a whore.
Wow.
I just been doing
Surprise!
me, man. Other than that, it's beautiful, man. The weather's weird, but summer's on the rise.
Yup.
Summer's not here yet, people.
Everyone breathe and relax.
It is not here. It's just one day 95, and the next day is like 60
60.
something. So
Relax.
Summer's not here yet, guys. But yeah, we just enjoying life and shit.
To Dro's right is the anointed king of Fonto, Walter Joe Olsen, Ablo West Kardashian. Walter, talk to the people.
What's up, y'all? We here. We here. I mean, to me, summer's here. Summer's been here for about 2.5 months for me. So,
Walter, how does that make sense?
Well,
Math
John
ain't-
is-
It was
if you go-
50. It was 50 degrees 2 weeks ago.
No, he said 2.5 months ago. We just hit June. You know what he just said mathematically? He's saying what April is. Shut up.
I'm in a
bro.
tank top and shorts, and it's like 60 degrees outside.
Because you have a
bro.
car. Y'all niggas with cars. Y'all be using y'all cars like jackets. Fuck off. Yo, summer started in
Son,
April,
that's
dog.
the fact, bro.
Like, dog, it's cold outside because you outside. You can't even get in. I'm driving. Like, you fuck off, man.
That's bad for you.
And to our special guest, or not even, family to the show,
Hell yeah,
the
bro.
extension of this podcast, Skip is here. Talk to people, Skip.
Yo, it was
Give
good.
him
I'm trying to beat LaShawn's record as the most visited.
He gonna tweet
guest
about.
host.
He gonna tweet about.
I know he
this.
is. And at this point, the only reason why I'm being petty is that he actually told me, he's like, you try to shoot for it? It's like, I actually wasn't. Now I'm going to shoot for it, bro. I think he's at like 30.
I don't even, bro.
I'm gonna check.
I gotta go back and count.
I just got to beat him. I got to beat him by at least 2. That's it. Just be petty. Beat him by 2. Because I know, knowing him, he's Leo. You try to get back for that 1. If it's 1, it's 2. Now we good. We in the building, bro. We trying to get ready for summer. Trying to get some events. Hopefully, I'm in budget to host for free at this summer party. I've been keep asking John, like, can I get off the bench yet, bro? Can I get off the bench?
Once I get a venue, everyone will get.
I'm
text
free,
and
only for John. So if you're listening, you have to pay me.
Feel you.
But Imaginary Players is free. But y'all have to bring fucking Brink trucks. No Isaiah Thomas, but we here.
What about you, John? How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm great, man. I'm black and I'm blessed. What I can complain about? It's always weird because when the weather transitions back and forth like this, I always get like not sick, but it fucks with my body. But I'm good, man. Everything's great. All the white people take a really quick advantage of going to the pool, and then you don't see them again the next day. 'Cause I'm like, you need to relax. It was one day.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Okay.
But I'm good, man. Everything is great. Yeah, I was happy to come here today. I don't know why the long weekend. It feels like it makes you feel like you haven't done anything in a long time. So happy to be here. Derek's not here this week. He got some things to take care of, so we're gonna rock out. And yeah, where do we want to start? I know where I want to start. I watched the internet slander black people about not having barbecues.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
yeah.
I got
which
a small
is-
take on that, but yeah,
Which is duly so.
it's understandable at this point.
And see that's the problem with niggas.
What do you mean?
That's the problem with niggas, and I'm saying niggas too early because we're on YouTube. So block
Yeah.
me out, Dro.
There goes the algorithm.
Yes, no, we can just blank it out. But that's the problem with beep.
Okay.
The niggas that's throwing the barbecue know why they don't want to have barbecues.
Of course, I completely understand.
Because you niggas
them
come
now.
to the barbecue, you bring 1/2 dirty bottle of alcohol
Yes.
and lemonade.
No, they don't even bring that. They just bring their own personal.
Yeah.
Some
and
weed.
some Dutches or some papers
Yeah.
and some za, and that's it. And they ask, and they'll momentarily ask, like, "Yo, bro, you got everything you need good? But not, it's like, bro, you don't even bring napkins.
You don't bring
even
shit.
Nothing.
Shout
Bro.
out
You
to
just
Reek.
bring your presents.
I saw Reek tweet about this. Shout out to OD Black Man Podcast. I shall retweet like, bro, you niggas don't come to barbecue and bring shit.
At all.
You guys complain about this shit. Y'all don't bring shit. Y'all drop garbage on the floor and just go home.
Nah,
Lit.
Niggas definitely drop garbage on the floor and go home lit. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So this year, the niggas that have barbecues decided, no, fuck y'all. Y'all figure it out now. And go pay $40 for that day party. And then go pay the other $100 for them drinks to impress that girl that don't like you.
Plus the
And leave me the
40
fuck
for the Uber.
alone. Leave me the fuck alone while I enjoy my home.
Nah,
And I feel niggas that didn't
I
have barbecues
truthfully
this year.
don't blame them, bro. Because like as you're younger, it's one thing because everything's free, obviously, so you don't have to pay for shit. You just pull up
Okay.
with the family, that's it. But now it's like, yo, bro, in this time and day and age,
Like a
with,
gas
with,
is
with
$7.
inflation, bro,
You think I'm throwing you niggas you ungrateful niggas a barbecue?
like a 24-pack of fucking hamburgers and shit
Yeah.
like that, you bugging, bro. Like,
So I see how y'all looking at it. I'm looking at it as like niggas don't really be having yards no more.
Okay.
Like, I mean, Queens always gonna have yards, but like
Yeah.
Brooklyn and like Bronx, they're not even having enough
nigga,
money to
we-
have
we-
that shit.
We're gonna have to do it in front of the building, if anything,
Yeah,
like that.
like every other year.
Like next to the
Well,
bus
guess
stop or
what?
something.
The
Next to the bus stop
OGs,
is
their knees
sick.
are gone, their hips are gone, they're retiring.
Okay.
So
I'm telling
again,
you.
unless someone's inheriting their fucking equipment, we just lazy.
And I'm gonna
right
tell y'all
now.
niggas something. Right? Don't invite me to no shit in front of no steps. You heard?
Yeah, that's
You heard?
sick. A barbecue on the project steps.
You heard?
I seen it before.
Those days over for this
Really?
guy, big dog.
Wow.
Those days over, big dog.
But,
Where
I
my
mean-
Queens friends at?
But even
That's crazy.
even if you have a yard or shit like that, it's a toll, bro. Because like you gotta bring motherfuckers to your home, you gotta lock your shit up.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers bring their motherfuckers, and then God forbid some shit happen.
Then you're liable.
Exactly, then you're liable, and they breaking your mama's fucking china or some shit like that, the bottles and fucking social security papers is probably going missing or
That's
something
what I'm
like that.
saying.
So
Passport
like
gone,
it's passport
not as
gone,
illegal
everything,
immigrant.
bro. Baby pictures, like who's
Yo,
still
Dro gotta find new friends. It's
I'm
security
just saying, bro. It's
Look what
yo,
niggas are trying to do
you
to
put
him.
You put your home
Yeah,
up for
bro.
risk, bro. It's a lot of shit.
I feel
You
you.
can't say baby pictures. Why are they robbing your baby
You be
pictures?
you be surprised.
Scammers.
Motherfuckers
Keep that in
weird,
mind.
bro.
But But my
Hold
thing
on,
is,
no, we're not gonna segue that quickly. No.
My thing is,
no, not done with you yet.
my
No,
thing is-
because last episode you were like, I'm not a part of this life, and I remember that part of the episode. You know, I'm one of the archives of fucking imaginary players. You said that. You just told me someone would rob me of my baby pictures. Scammers tapped your head 3 times like the nigga in the meme, and you wanted to segue past this. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. How do you know this? I thought you were not part of the life. You were
Bro,
lie.
I'm not part
You
of
are a
the
lie.
I'm
How do
a-
you? Who taught you? Who taught you that?
sometimes when you sell Fonto, you
know
are
what?
around weird people.
So
but
you are adjacent to the life.
That was a good.
No.
That was a good plug.
but-
That was a good plug.
Cool.
my question is, why even send out the barbecue text if you're not prepared? Like, don't send a text then.
No.
If all you have in the crib is Percs and fucking White Claw,
Don't come.
But why? But why send a text?
Actually,
then?
I agree with Walter. If you're
Like,
not,
don't.
if-
Oh yeah, bro, pull up to the spot, bro. Like,
if-
pull
yeah,
up,
if
man. I
you're-
miss y'all. Come on,
I
family.
I agree. If you're not prepared to host, don't invite people.
Yeah,
Could
don't
you do
do
it
that.
to yourself?
Yeah, but niggas
that's
will have nothing. I think that's what the whole social media thing
I
was.
agree.
Niggas organized a whole function.
And then
told their
complain.
baby's mama's best friends niggas.
Have
told the
nothing.
Bud man. Told the Perk man. Oh, pull up, bro.
Pull up.
It's Memorial Day, bro. The niggas get
Bring
there.
your own perk, bring your own za. No,
Like,
no food.
Just stay in the crib with the Perk. Like, don't organize a
Yo,
function
bro,
for the Perk.
bro, being at a family barbecue off Perks and burgers and
That's
hot
wild,
dogs
bro.
is unbelievable.
That
bro.
shit definitely happens.
Homie gonna be
nigga.
on the grill just standing there with the fucking spatula just zoned out, bro.
I gotta start checking Walter's stories, man.
Oh my
You do not. bro.
I
Yeah, I'm
start-
gonna have to because I feel
Yeah, I
like
don't know. What's I don't know
first
what.
this dude knows about baby pictures, scammers. Now he's talking about this stuff. Like you living a life. How was your weekend? Like, cause you
My weekend was actually it was.
you hesitating. It was debauchery, wasn't it?
I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, you did come from DC. I remember,
It started as debauchery, but it was a very fulfilling weekend. I had a friend pass away a couple years back, and we all came together, and we kind of celebrated his like birthday and shit. And his family was there. You feel me? And we can kind of, I guess, yeah, this is a safe space. Like, I feel like when someone passes, your natural inclination is to like kind of
Sad.
not talk about them. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, no, you
or
should.
keep the memories to yourself. But the way his family spoke about him, like he was still there, like.
Gosh, his presence was still
Yeah,
strong.
like whoa, your light that you shined. If you talk about that person,
It transpires.
It
even
keeps
to-
it alive. Like keeping it to yourself because it's painful for you to talk about only blocks the blessings that he brought to your life. You feel me? So like it was a very fulfilling. I don't think I feel so fulfilled in a very long time. To be around people who love you, who care, it's a safe space. You feel me? Like it was nice.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. You know, I did see a lot of Instagram photos and things that they trying to. There's a album streaming, right? Correct.
It's a single dropping, but the album's coming out
Okay,
for
so,
sure.
okay, cool, okay. But yeah, that's good, man. Scuba.
Yeah, bro.
The few interactions I had with you, they were always amazing, and they always filled with such deep conversation, man. We miss you and we love you forever. So that's it. Yeah,
Big facts, bro.
Yeah, so, yeah.
But then after that, I got faded.
It was like Walter's story went from you know that sentiment to your hotel party. I was like,
It did. Bro, being in DC as much as I've been before, I feel like it makes me realize how lit black people are. Like, we were in the lobby of his little sister's apartment complex. And it was, from being there, immediately I realized, oh, this is the Thought Spot complex. You feel me? Like,
So why was it the thought spot?
because if niggas turned the lobby
Uh-huh.
watching Game 7 into the club. Niggas had
jeez.
hookah in the lobby, the Zal Man, the niggas with Perks were there. Niggas have, I'm like, yo, this is the lobby
All
of a
this is happening
hotel.
while the concierge is
Just chilling, bro. Has headphones. I'm like, yo, there's at least 50 people here. Like, y'all shaking ass, niggas smoking outside. I'm like, yo, we could make a party out of anything, bro. That shit was, yeah.
I'm gonna fire the doorman.
Yo,
Some niggas in my
Doorman buying some za in the
we
back.
being honest,
He definitely
John's
has
right.
something
You
to
got
back.
one job as a doorman.
And don't let these niggas here. You see these niggas? All of them
Like-
should be not here.
Like,
Nah.
nah, bro.
Hey.
Okay, so that was your weekend. How was your weekend, bro?
Bro, I was chilling. What did I do?
Did you have people visit you, showing you love and shit?
I did. My friends kind of like surprised me.
I wish I had that invite.
I didn't invite anybody. That's
I
crazy.
know that's what I mean. I didn't know the right friends.
What?
They came to his crib and they showed him love. Like, I was like, all right, look at these rich people just going up to like where he stayed at his undisclosed like headquarters of safety, and I was just like, oh, okay, niggas just making day trips. and shit.
So, pretty long story short, shout out to my boy Devon Terrell. I was at his pool party on Saturday. That was dope. It was cool. And then some of my friends came. They're like, "Yo, bro," and I got a text, "Hey, what you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm chilling." Got up. They said, "Yo, we're gonna just come see you, check out the space." And I was like, "Oh, that's dope." So it was cool. We went around the city. Went out a little bit because you can't have niggas in your house too long because you got a mop. So then then in the crib we hung out for a little bit. And then we walked around the city and it was cool, man. 'Cause I live wherever I live. I live right in the downtown area, so it's nice. It's a bar strip and stuff like that. So. Nah, it was cool.
I'm gonna call it Metropolis. For you.
Metropolis.
I'm gonna call you Metropolis. All right.
So that was dope, man. So I had a very relaxing weekend. Were you were in the same environment as Walter? I think I watched your story. Were you at a party, Skip? I watched your story. Were you at some parties this weekend with some
I was in
ladies?
some situations.
I did see your story. I watch all my friends' stories.
I know it's a safety.
Yeah,
I know.
it's-
I be peeping because I also need to peep the women watching. Like my friends are like, "Is he alive?" And it's like, all right, they're here. I'm gonna watch these stories too. But like, which women are paying attention? What did I do? I don't even remember Friday. Saturday it was
Oh shit.
just watching Stranger Things and getting ready for a comedy show. I haven't done comedy in a while, so I know these guys be asking me about it, but sometimes it'd be like, I've been having an interesting relationship with creativity for the last 2 to 3 months, right?
Oh, talk to me about that, please. Talk to me about that.
And like what it is like there are gonna be some times where it's like you feel like you on 100 and you can do this, and you're like, yo, I'm ready to do some shit. And then it's like the next day become like, matter of fact, let me just sit my ass down, right? So Saturday felt like one of those times where it's like, I have creative depression. That's what it be sounding like. Sometimes it'd be like, I don't know if I have the energy to do it like I did in 2017, 18, 19 when it comes to comedy, right? Just because I'm still in this whole mind frame of like, I'll be at parties with a mask on. People look at me crazy. That's what I did on Friday. I was at Cups and Convo. Checking them out.
Okay.
And I was like, all right.
You checking them out? You said?
Not like them, like what the party was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just,
I know what you mean. I know you trying to do
I
some
don't
little journal. And I was like, yeah, I'm too old for this. And not like honestly, I'm like I'm better than it. It's just I've seen too many young people. And then when the fact that I even use the word I'm seeing too many young people is like I'm just gonna support and retweet. But it's still fire. All the video games, I was busting ass in video games, and I was like, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
Like, you get to that age where it's like I do Irish exits. If you're not like my close friend, I do Irish exits.
I feel you.
Yeah,
It's just
bro.
like
Yeah, I dip out.
You get to because
Cause saying bye to everyone, bro, it gets annoying. Like
Nah,
I
bro.
come from a Spanish background, and we're
Oh,
supposed
my
to,
God,
they're supposed to
everyone's
say
there.
bye. You're supposed
Yeah.
to, but it's like, bro, you get to
Too
a
many
certain
of y'all.
age, it's like
I want to do that.
just like you. Whoever make eye contact is like.
I want to do
alright.
that Jake Gyllenhaal shit where you see him like wave and he goes and disappears into the fucking mist. Like just for all of you collectively, I'm saying bye. So that Saturday thing.
Yeah.
Sunday. So by the time this airs, so we're in the future. So the following week, I have like an improv that I do every first Thursday. It's part of a dysfunctional date. I've been doing that for like the last 4 or 5 months. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway mixed with like Wild 'N Out mixed with like some dating topics. So you're just thinking and doing stuff.
That's dope.
It's pretty cool. Like, and of course I wanted us to build up first before I'm like inviting people, but we're getting really good. We're getting better cameras. Getting other
I was about
stuff.
to say,
That's a situation where it's like
where's-
we're asking for more people with cameras and sound. So like obviously want to put some bread in Joe's pocket. And just like different visibility. So we're just having a good time with that.
And
with
when
Sunday.
does that happen? Sunday?
It happens, I think June 2nd. Wait.
What is today's?
Oh
date?
snap! This is how you know I've been drinking a little bit. Man,
Thursday.
Look, y'all missed it. I'm in the future. of the past. Yo, bro.
This comes out Friday, so that
But this
came
is
out.
how you know, like my days have been like I just be like here and then I'm not here. It's like yo, I just show up so I don't get
You're like
fined.
that.
Like
Yeah.
it happens. So I got you next time. First week in July. It's gonna be like right after July 4th.
Copy.
I will let all y'all know, but it's gonna be fire, bro. What happened Monday? Block Party. I went to support Block Party. Like I think it was like in Greenpoint. It was Tahoe. So he was doing like his Pineapple Express right across Kokomo's restaurant, which is a fire restaurant. If you ever want to take a date, aesthetics are pretty good. It's a Caribbean Asian fusion restaurant. Telling y'all, it's worth it for the vibe. So that was it, bro.
Niggas trying to take my bag.
What's your bag? What's your bag?
Nothing.
All right, now, if you realize, I basically turn myself into point guard. I'm point guard John right now. I'll be like asking the question. John's like, "Oh, I can go off the ball." Like, yeah, I got this right now. We're gonna have John have to put up 50. Have to put up 50 sometimes. But yeah, that's what we did, man.
I wanna. You said something about your creative depression. I know we got other stuff to get to. I'm curious. I'm curious about how you get past that.
Bro, honestly, I think it just keeps showing up. Because sometimes, especially with like the pandemic, like, and I think I've been on some of the episodes during that point where it's just like, there's some things where it's like, obviously coming on imaginary places, it doesn't take work for me. This is like a safe place. But like when it comes to my shit, like obviously my podcast is coming out at an undisclosed thing. We're still doing the edits. But like when it comes to comedy, it's like, you're not only taking your own energy, you're taking the energy of the audience, you're taking the energy of the comedian. So like if I'm hosting stuff, it's like, how does that work? How do I set it up? How much money am I fronting for it? Like it's a process. And if you're not in the mindset to do it, it's not gonna come out the way you want it to. It's kind of like if you guys weren't in the mindset to record, or you weren't in the mindset to record or like play ball. Like if you don't stretch and like play your music and get your routine. So I think it's like working through it. Like I started working out again. I started eating better. I have like a new meal prep service called Cook Unity. I'll give y'all referrals. It's fire. So I've been eating better. So I think once I started eating better, I'm getting back into me. Because I had COVID like a month and a half ago. And for me, I just was off. I was just off.
Different. I feel you, bro.
Yeah. I think because exactly what you're saying. I just saw the $1 Million Worth of Game episode with Mano and Jim Jones, and a big thing of what they said was like, you know, when you get in those creative funks, it's like, is that fucking rain? Jesus Christ!
It sounds like a monsoon, bro.
But yeah, I think when you get in those creative funks, being consistent, it just gets like you go and you just do it because once you're there, you're back in that space. Like, okay, I'm comfortable again. Yeah. But it's once you get there. So everybody goes through it, man. And at the end of the day, bro, if it's for you, it's for you. I always say to you, bro, you know, your purpose is gonna shine through.
Of course.
I do that all the time, bro. If it's not for you, it's not. If it is, it is. That's kind of how I see life, bro. It's
just working through it.
I feel like it's a never-ending battle, like an uphill battle, when it comes to depression. But I mean, I feel like you overcome it after a while, for sure. You get your breaks in.
Yeah. I feel like those lows are important because it helps you refine your process.
Yes,
like when you're feeling
100%.
inspired, you can just mumble out melodies and it sounds good. When you're not inspired, having a process that you can fall back on that can help you still create, although you may not feel the magic. I think that comes from those lows. You feel me?
You know what I saw just when you said that, like on Twitter? It was saying anytime you have like a creative like wall or like hindrance, it just tell your body telling you go live life first. Go live life, and then you probably should have like even when I did like the set that I didn't tell you about, it was like I think one of my homies, I couldn't like record it visually, but I recorded audio wise, and he listened to it, was like, yo, bro, you sound mad calm. It's like I used to have I'm always nervous when I perform.
Gotcha.
But I think for me it's just like there's a cadence to like even when you're not working, you're working. Like I'm still watching, I'm still paying attention. So it's like a calmness that came on. Like, you know, I haven't been on the stage in like months. Like I host my open mics, that's not a show. But like this is like, oh, like pause, do this. And it's like, it felt like you just came off the bench and you just dropped like 60. I make a lot of basketball references. I love that shit. But it's like, yo, you know how that feels when it's like, damn, you haven't done something and you drop a fire song, you just do something, you just like have like a great photo session. It's like, because you're always working, bro. I think it's in the back of your brain. Sometimes you just got to like let life just play out. But at the end of the day, I'm never going to say I don't want to do comedy anymore. It's like sometimes you need to take pauses so you can like learn what you need to learn within yourself to get back on track. That's it.
I feel you.
I'll be hoping I never go through that, though. I love this shit.
I think it's different for you with podcasting, bro. I think because this is like your open journal. Like I have like a podcast opening up like soon, like a solo one, and I am so excited for it when that drops because I don't think I'm ever gonna skip that because that's like my time to talk my shit and share with y'all. But when it comes to comedy, I'm recording. This is us. It's recording.
It's people pleasing kind of.
But like comedy, I have to care about how y'all feel.
Yeah.
And not even like in a dickhead way. It's like I need to make y'all laugh. If y'all don't laugh, like. Then my confidence goes down. I'm not a bad bitch. I'm not funny. It's like you be thinking all these things. But if I'm recording by myself, it's like, oh my gosh, this is great. It's like, all right, cool. It's a different reception because like it's delayed because I recorded already. By the time you listen to it, you fuck with it. Okay. But I already got that out. Live action feedback be like, damn, nigga. They don't love me. If the game don't love me, if I left today, they gonna forget. They gonna forget all about me. Like that's like the difference between like things. So you're probably gonna be like, yo, I'm still creating in other ways where it's like I'm doing this. But those are like, I don't want to say safer ways, but those things will never die because of how that works. But the thing that I love is like a bigger risk, bigger reward. Like nothing makes me feel like a fucking chill in my back making 500 people laugh on stage. Like, yo, that there's nothing. Maybe like laying next to 2 or 3 fine ass women, but like even then it's just like 500 people laughed at you.
Bro,
Nah, he laughed with a joke.
Yeah,
you know
like-
how much control that is? Like I made y'all laugh. Y'all gonna have a good ass night.
At the same, you laying next to him at the same time.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, who would your 3 be? Like, I'll be thinking, well, not you. Who would y'all 3 be?
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I don't know what. Just who would y'all 3 be? I ain't trying to set none of these who's up.
Thank you, bro.
All right, because my 3 would be like Nia Long. It would
Yeah.
be what's her name, Lauren London, and then I would throw in. Well, actually, I'm friends with her, so I can't say this one. I'm not trying to get in public. She,
Oh my
if she
God.
listens to it, I'm not. She knows me by name. She saw me at an event. I'm not saying that name. Who can I say?
Smart man.
I'm gonna say Shannon Thornton from P Valley.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
solid. That's solid.
Yeah, you really pay attention because this industry different. It'd be like, why did you say that? It's like,
Glad Skip gave us his 3 because not getting mine. Hey,
hey man, I did point away. I pointed away from him.
That's great.
and
Joe, you can't do it either.
What?
Are you
No, I
allowed
can.
to?
I can.
Joe's
All
the
right, cool.
executive
I don't-
producer at the brothel. So.
Oh yeah.
I can.
You got the hookup for the
Oh,
low.
for the low.
Shit, 3.
3.
Halle Berry, Salma Hayek, and
Oh, yeah, that geared up. He said,
Damn, that's
And,
fire, bro.
this white girl that played Catwoman. Anne
saw-
Hathaway.
Wow.
Wow.
Just a little mix of
You
everything.
have every flavor.
Yeah.
Just a little-
Alright,
just a little-
nah.
You got every
Alright.
flavor,
Got
man.
Napoleon
Flavors.
Yeah. My top 3, definitely always Tracy Ellis Ross, without a doubt.
Wow. Okay.
Kyla Pratt.
Walt reliving his childhood. No, we got to get him a therapist. Nigga went from blackish to proud family.
And
Nigga like the mom, the daughter.
Not the mom and the
that's sick that your mom even works like that.
I don't know.
Your
but
mom works like that.
Bro, she's a whole grown woman now, bro.
I mean, she is like our age, but I was
Yeah,
like,
she's dead our age, B.
So you picking Kyla Pratt? I mean, she's still fine. One,
She
but
fine
like
as hell, bro.
next to Tracy Ellis Ross, you have
We got-
vintage.
I'm sitting on this third. What's it?
What's your third, bro?
Third,
Shaka Khan or some shit.
that's mad fucking funny.
You trying to get the grandma?
Nigga said the whole family tree, nigga. The bloodline. And gotta throw Dozier Cat, but you gotta separate her from the whole white supremacist thing. But Dozier Cat.
Which version of Doja Cat? Are we talking?
Oh,
skinny?
because I heard apparently now there's two
Are we
versions
talking?
of
Are we
her.
talking about skinny Doja Cat? I
Wait,
think-
she's
Apparently,
She's hella skinny right now.
Apparently
What?
now, from
Hold on.
social media, there's
see
two
her
versions,
picture right now. You probably not picking her right now.
There's
She's slim
two
ting.
versions of her
She's
apparently
slim ting
now.
right now.
we got the internet, so
Which, I mean, it is.
So
what it
while Walt does research Walt mode, I'm gonna let you know.
yeah.
Doja Cat makes amazing music. Yes, she puts
does.
her
is.
feet
does
in front of like racist people, but it was no, it was on Media Takeout. I think it posted today,
Okay.
whatever date it was, but it was like
But she's sick right now, right?
I think she's going through body dysmorphia, and I think it's
No,
important that we
she-
talk about this,
she
but
does.
how it affects her because she's had
But she
she's
just
had
had
body dysmorphia for
and she
years.
just had surgery.
Oh yeah,
She can't eat and she can't eat.
on her like larynx or some shit.
Yeah, so maybe that might.
Oh, so that could be it. But she
Yeah.
has body dysmorphia, and that's yeah.
Oh my god.
And I almost forgot that she had like that thing where she can't really eat like that because if you can only drink your meals, you're gonna lose mad weight.
100%.
Hell yeah. I mean, I just hope that it's healthy weight. I hope this is a decision that she wants to do because if she
She
wants
has
to slim
surgery on
down, cool. Like
Now
maybe
she had
it's-
surgery on her neck.
Yeah,
Oh,
she had surgery
okay.
on her neck.
Of course, yeah.
All right, well, I
That's why
just-
she can't sing.
I hope
She'll-
she's healthy.
She'll bounce back.
She had
yeah.
I actually just read
But
about
then
it. She had like a
post skinny Doja Cat for my third one.
Okay, cool. cool.
anyway.
I will
But,
say
yeah.
I understand. I just for my ego, my hubris.
Yeah.
Because I don't see with black dudes. I just want to bag her and just trap her with me. Because it's like I need to show you that you. There's nothing with these white dudes, bro. Absolutely nothing. Like
There's nothing
I know
with-
this is really sounds
Stop
horrible.
fucking with Chad. and
No,
start
this
fucking
sounds
with
really
me.
horrible. But I'll be looking at some girls, be like, I will change your life forever just
Yeah,
for
bro.
my ego. And I know we have cute kids, but like, why are you dating these chads, bro?
There's certain like male friends in my life that
Yeah.
I want to like. I want them to date all like the beautiful women in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to like seriously date.
Okay,
Aaron's one of them. I can say Aaron's name.
that's fair.
I be trying to put. I can't say my other friend's name. And then Skip. Like I'm like all the pretty girls that I know. Y'all got like they're just running around here.
So the fact that he said it right after that,
Okay.
when it actually there is some like one or two of his pretty friends I want to talk to. Look, if you listen
Oh,
to
we'll
this,
talk off mic.
Look, we talk offline. Don't take seriously what I say about Dozier Cat. Like that's just Skip just doing his job. I'm not gonna meet her, bro. It's
Oh, they're
okay.
not. Oh, they can't be that boring.
It's-
Not the women I'm thinking about. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, she's fine. She's fine as hell. The girl I'm talking about offline. But I understand your picks.
Yeah.
I understand your picks, bro.
What?
Alright.
Let's get to some of this. What's some of that news stuff?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I saw. I guess this is more so of a carryover to next week from last week. I know we had damn near 2 separate episodes. Canada requires most owners of military-style grade weapons to turn them over.
Oh yeah, it's a just for context, it's a new bill. They're trying to pass it. It's seeming very likely that it will pass, but it's in response to the tragedies that have been happening. And I would love to see this. I would love if Canada started the trend that needs to happen.
Unfortunately, my pessimism is
Yeah.
like, well, not pessimism, but pessimism within this country is that this is easy for them because they don't
Hell yeah.
they're not a violent place.
At all.
They don't even need them.
They don't really.
Yeah,
have,
like-
there's not much.
Okay.
Of a,
If you've
of a
been
Okay.
violent
if you've
history
been to
with them,
Canada,
truthfully.
like
Yeah.
if you've been to Toronto as we've been 100 times, oh, the cops barely carry guns, bro. They don't bother you. Like no one's. I don't know. It's to the people, it won't make any difference. Be like,
Yeah.
all right, whatever. Like how many of them are there? Like, all right, bro. You know what? I ain't got much crime going on anyway. Even though there are bad parts of Toronto, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but like, yeah.
I think it just sets the trend, which is huge. I don't know if
America ain't
another country has banned, and I'll do my research here, but I don't. They're a major country, a major tourist destination. It is right next door to the U.S. Like I feel like the bill plans to ban handgun sales and possessions of assault rifles and weapons.
handgun sales is a big deal.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a huge deal.
'Cause that's like-
that's never gonna happen here.
Yeah,
That'll never
but
happen.
we'll see.
Handguns.
So here's my thing before we like quick tidbit about that. Like you have to also think about how Canada was formed and how like America and some other places. Like America, we're like the league we're like the league leaders in fucking crazy shootings, right?
Yeah, 1,000%.
And it's like our obsession with
60.
we have an obsession with security that is I don't want to say it's unhealthy, but it's very unnerving. I'm trying to use some bigger words, unnerving because the only people that are threats is to ourselves. Like if we look at our other competitors, even like with China, like none of these countries have weapons, right?
Yeah.
And for them, that helps them stay like controlled because some of those organizations could be communism, could be socialism, could be other things that it stops uprising. We had guns because we were being owned by freaking the United Kingdom. We haven't been owned by the United Kingdom in ages. So it's very interesting. Like, what do you need a gun to protect yourself? It was like the couple that had like 42 guns in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
And it's like, is this Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Is this you going against John Wick? Do you plan on shooting a dog and having to go to a dog fight?
Guns laid out on their queen size bed, bro.
I peeped that shit. And all organized by size. I'm like,
caliber.
yeah, it's
Bro,
crazy.
that don't make sense. So I think as much as you want to say like we want Canada to be like this influence, you got to remember Canada's like the little brother. And it's, remember when you're growing up, if you big brother, that's little brother. It's like, oh, you cleaned your room? Cute, adorable. I'm gonna go keep playing this gun game with my messy ass room until I feel like doing anything. And that's what, unless it's like everyone else is starting to ban it, and then it's like everyone's gonna point at us like,
We're gonna look at you
and basically
type-
like start
yeah.
pressing us. Like it
Yeah.
has to be the world against us. Because if it's the world against us, then it's like,
Exactly.
all right, if all of y'all say it, we might have to do it.
I
And that's the
feel
only
it.
way
I
it's
feel
gonna
it.
happen, bro.
Yeah.
gun sales are one of the biggest economical functions in the United States.
Yep.
It's all about money. Guns make
I think it's like big pharma.
and like guns.
And then guns.
Like unless it stops making the U.S. money, they're not gonna ban it. The only thing in my mind, because I've been thinking about this. The only thing that would force the U.S.'s hand is if, because this presidency has been such a shit show, they try to make a big move and get the vote of the people. They do something drastic, right? But I think guns are too big of a business on both sides of politics. So, and I think in the last 2 to 3 years, gun sales have gone up exponentially. I could be wrong. I read about this like yesterday, but gun sales have gone up like triple or double. It's too much money for we are too greedy as people in a country to let, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Like, we're too greedy. Humans are too greedy.
They said $28 billion.
I didn't even, yeah. Like,
Gun
humans are
sales.
too greedy to give that up. So, yeah.
And
It's literally just money. It's all about money.
do you think that, because when I saw that Canada did that, I took just a second to think about the societal implications. You think if the U.S. banned guns, it would make things better or worse? Because,
What do you mean?
like the amount of
Like the shock factor of knowing that it's just no guns type of shit. Like banning guns or no guns.
So I have
almost how we're just in Texas, guns illegal. So you are just a little more hesitant to pop out with a gun because everyone around you got a gun. In New York, where it's
It's frowned upon type shit.
frowned upon, but also very, very highly regulated. If you have a gun, you have a sense of entitlement and maybe more willing to commit crimes because odds are the mass majority won't have guns to fight back against you.
So that's a unique psychological perspective on it, right? But this is how a streamlined network works, right?
Yeah.
Think about it on a drug scale.
Yeah.
There are drugs that are illegal. So if illegal drugs keep getting in certain places, they build cases. You go to jail for 20 plus years. If that was the case as a federal thing for guns, people would. And if let's say you let's say you just ban assault rifles.
Yeah.
Let's not even say guns because that's just not the world we live in.
Yeah. That's
Let's say
not
we
me.
ban assault rifles. The more assault rifles we find and stuff like you're going to start building cases. The Fed's going to get involved, and you're going to start saying, "Hey, I'll catch you with this. You're going to be doing life in jail." People are gonna. All right, I'm gonna relax a little bit.
Okay.
Now, in terms of your gun theory, a lot of people in New York aren't getting caught with AR-15s. They're getting caught with little pistols and doing 2 to 3 years, or 4 years. People are willing to do that to go get $100,000.
That's fair.
People are not willing to do life for an assault rifle. It's a different mindset when you're actually doing something that's extremely illegal. It's like when you're doing drugs. I mean, when you have drugs, when you have stash houses, all this other crazy shit. Because if I get caught with this amount of drugs on me, I'm never getting out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same concept it's the same legal streamlined concept as to why people do certain things as opposed to other things. You get caught with a handgun, that's just part of your life. You do your 2-3 years and shut up.
Yeah.
If AR-15s start being a crime punishable of 20 to 25 years, I'm not taking that, boss.
Yeah.
In New York, bro, everybody knows you catch a gun, you're not being that charged. You're going to jail.
Yeah, you're
Sorry.
going to jail for a minute.
You're gonna do your time. Eat it. Don't say a word.
Yeah.
If you get caught with a gun in New York, everyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
Get caught with a gun somewhere else, you might get off. But you get caught with an AR-15 in New York, bro, you might not leave the jail.
That's a fact.
So, it's a whole different mindset. So I get your point though.
I think gun bans is probably not the answer, but I think it really has to be strict. Cause I feel like that's the reason why not everyone's walking around with guns in New York. It's even if you have it, you have to get licensed. You have to get all those psyche valves.
Damn
you
near
literally
impossible.
got it. You really have to get an exception. And everyone that's saying you need it, you don't. You do not need weapons to protect yourself.
Yeah.
If there's less weapons on the street, other than knives and stuff like that, it's you don't need it. You just want it. And a lot of people want it.
I think motherfuckers just scared to fight.
I wish we just had fighting
I
Fight
really
Club shit.
feel like
I always have,
I'm
bro.
like I'm not. I don't
friendly fade.
I don't condone violence, but I feel like if it has to come down to it, just shoot the fade. Truthfully, I
And
feel
move
like
on.
I feel like people are either scared, don't know how to fight anymore, this might trickle down to a whole banter of society becoming soft, because honestly, that's what I feel like it. But and if anyone disagrees, I'm more than welcome to to have that conversation. But it's just everyone's so quick to pick up a gun. Just shoot the fade one. Take that loss or take that W, and that's it. Don't be arrogant, and it is what it is. That's it. True. That's what I see.
And
But
if you are in a space where you're committing, let's say you're breaking and entering, right?
Yeah.
if your gun has to come out, you're doing it wrong anyway,
Yeah.
and you're going to jail.
Exactly, because you're already.
You're already. I
fucking
mean,
going down
now
for
you're gonna
B&E.
go. You're now you're gonna
Yeah.
kill somebody now. So like it's all
Not
like
B&E, arm B&E.
yeah.
arm
Now,
B&E.
yeah, now
Yeah,
you're never.
arm B&E is
now
even
you're
worse.
now
Way
you're
worse.
never getting out.
Never getting out.
So now it's like all right, and like so yeah. I don't.
It's
It's nuts, man.
I mean, it's just something, and I feel like last weekend we really did it justice. But even while we're recording this podcast, 25 minutes ago, there was another
Yeah, I just saw it.
shooting
Yeah.
at a Tulsa, Oklahoma medical center.
And it's
5 people
it's
dead plus the gunman.
on,
so like
on the
that's
100
crazy.
on the 101 anniversary of the Tulsa shooting, I think, or something. No, massacre. Or something
Jesus
like that.
Christ.
Yeah,
The
it's
Black Wall Street?
at least 4 people dead. plus-
Okay, I have a theory, guys.
Damn.
'Cause I've been quietly tweeting this. I have a very weird theory.
Man, hospital camp.
Yep.
So here's my
bro.
theory, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially when we had that shooting that happened on the Q train.
Okay,
And it's a
yeah.
Q train. That's one of the whitest trains. That's the train I grew up on.
Q.
Yeah.
Like Q train
96
doesn't
was
have situation. We just have homeless people on overnight just being characters because they're homeless though.
Yeah.
They ain't got shit to do.
Right.
And it's like on Sunday someone gets shot. It's like then we have that shooting with the kids. And like how are these people getting either these weapons, these assault rifles, cool. But it's like staggered across the country.
Mm-hmm.
It feels
Organized.
kind of like
It feels.
and of course I don't want to get into like conspiracy theory like I'm crazy, but you have to see like how it's like popping up. It's like
Yeah.
so people are like, all right, the person shoot and that person dies
Mm-hmm.
every time, all the time. Interesting. East Coast, West Coast, like what are they trying to incentivize? Because I feel like when you incite fear, what does that make people want to do? Is either
Change.
one, you're gonna want to like add quote unquote more police who are insignificant and they're inadequate, or two, everyone needs a gun. Like them saying even teachers need a gun. Why would I have my teacher who's trained to make my child smart to get ready for the world have to also learn gun things? Or you could just have better security on the outside so people can't get into the building. So it's like people always go with the easier, dumber option. And it's like when you use fear, people always like, I need security in this way. When it's like, that's not the only way security happens.
There's other ways.
So there's other ways. So I think that's something that's going on right now.
Yeah.
I can see, and I think you see all these political shows that we've watched throughout the years. Just shit like this happens on these shows. Like they push a certain button a certain way to make the government to make the people react this way, so the government can look this way. Those there's, I can see that there is 100% something going on, but it's unfortunate that we're in the I don't know how to describe it, but we're in the, okay, I saw this happen here, I'm going to follow his lead and go do it here, and I'm going to go do it here. Like, I feel like after, unfortunately, those kids got killed, I'm sure there was an uptick in people just going to buy guns because they can, because they feel like now, oh, no, I need to overexpress my amendment, right? And a good percentage of people probably wasn't right in the head or did not need to have a gun. I think that's kind of where that may have led to, but I don't know. Who has the answer to the shit that's going on right now, bro? I have no idea. Well, let's get the hell off of this.
Yeah.
Gas is $8. I don't care. I'm not leaving my house.
Gas is wild.
I'm not leaving my
I don't.
house.
Even, I don't drive, and I honestly feel for y'all. It's wild. Yeah,
Niggas
bro.
feeling for us is sad.
It's wild.
Because
Because I wanted to get a car like before the pandemic happened. I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted to either get a car or move out, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, gas being almost $8 in California,
Yeah.
but over here it's almost $5 pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is fucking insane, bro. Like,
oh, whatever.
like you already step outside, you already wasted $20. So it's like,
$28. By the time you
Yeah.
go there and back,
yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
2 gallons is a calm 15. I'm like, Jesus
it's
Christ.
just wild, bro. Shit is-
Oh man.
But that I have nothing else to say. I mean, what are we gonna do, bro? That's what I always say. Like, what are we gonna do?
Oh, I mean,
We gotta go places, so we're gonna pay the money. It is what it is. Everything sucks. We can't find Kamala or Biden. What are we gonna do? We can't. I don't know where they be kicking it at.
Feel you.
I don't know what house they be at. They're not in the white one.
I kind of want to jump into the whole 1/3 of Americans making $250K
Yes.
a year living paycheck to because I think when Walt had that on the screen, I'm just trying to comprehend what does that mean. Of course, $250K a year isn't $250K because we know taxes and taxes are horrible.
Yeah.
Sure.
$250K is probably like $150, $170
Yeah.
after taxes. Maybe more, probably $125 after taxes because taxes, like when you pass that class is gonna basically neuter the hell out of your check. So if it's like really like $120, like yo, bro, where are you living? that you live in paycheck to paycheck unless you're trying to flex on people that don't
That's
matter.
a fact, exactly.
So that's what I'd say.
I don't see it that way. And obviously, like, naturally, the more money you make, there are more things to pay for. Unfortunately. And, you know, I think because, for example, if you see, let's say you have kids, right? You go and you have a wife, you go and get that new job to go and live somewhere else and to go and give your kid maybe a better life. And that may result in living paycheck to paycheck. And not even that, too. Like, as you make more money, you might want to have more kids. You want your kids to maybe go to a better school or private. Like, it's the okay, I'm making more now, so I can do more.
Or give more.
So I have to. So naturally, or let's say if you have a kid, you got to get a bigger car now.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So all of those. So like I 100% believe this because like the more money you make, the more bills come.
All right.
Like
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So here's my counterpoint.
Okay.
So when I think paycheck to paycheck, right? That means you cannot save any money. You can't do anything. You're literally like, this is what I am, and I'm literally surviving because of that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know y'all finances, but for me, I finally stopped living like paycheck to paycheck like maybe a year and a half, 2 years
got a
ago. And I
system
was like starting like, okay, I can save money. Like if anything happens, I literally have a couple of racks saved up.
Yeah.
Right.
In different places where it's like,
Of course.
I'm cool. Like if I pay bills, I'm not like, oh, I be
Shit.
saying I'm broke, but I'm not.
No, but that's
broke.
the
I'm just
mentality
being-
you should
I'm
have.
just being like responsible. But when you have that amount of bread and you tell me you're living paycheck to paycheck, that's what I'm talking about. So I know what you're talking about. Like having a bigger car, you have bigger expenses. But it's like you can't even say like at least have something because again, bigger expenses means you have to take care of more things, more mouths to feed. I get that. But if you're making more bread, you still have to have like that safety net, right? That's to me. So if you're living at such a way of like this grandiose thing, you don't need all these services, all these type of things. Sometimes you got to start here before you can get to that point where it's like, oh, I can have these services. But that's my take on it.
I don't know because I also think $100,000 ain't shit no more.
This is true.
100%.
That's not
Compared
much.
to,
Like
30, 40
making
years ago?
$100,000 a year, everybody make that shit now. Like, that's okay.
Not everybody.
I'm just saying, like more.
Only Twitter. Only Twitter. Everybody rich on Twitter until it comes to
that's
time
a
to
fact.
Right.
That's a fact.
But I'm saying, like, in a general sense, like, that has not become, like, years ago, that was, like, a staple. Like, yo, I want to make 100,000. Like, now it's
You'll
like.
live off of that shit. You'll
Yeah,
have a
like,
house,
now it's
kids,
like.
picket fence, all
Like,
type
bro, you hit one job, it's like, oh, shit. I mean, $100,000.
Now, honestly, the good number to me, I thought, was like $250K. Like, not good as in like, but it's like you are able to do a little bit of like, if you're by yourself, if you have a family, it's like you'd have to be more smart
It's
if you're the
different, of course,
only
but you're-
salary.
you're by yourself.
But like,
You're
your
fucking-
salary isn't shit until you hit like the 200s, in my opinion. And
No,
once you get to like
I
the 3,
agree.
4, 500s,
100%.
then it's like you're able to live a life that's not like celebrity like, but it's like y'all can.
grandiose compared to
y'all don't
fucking-
have to worry about like not worry about it because you still have to pay for it. But it's like y'all can worry. Teeth are gonna be fixed. People are gonna have their clothes. People are gonna be well fed. Like y'all should be good if you are having the correct financial. model.
100K.
Yeah, so
No, 100K living on the East Coast, bro. That's
nothing.
That's-
100K is
that's
30
abo-
racks.
That's above water.
You basically have an entry level job if you're trying to like do
100K
anything
is
here.
And like, and like, it's not a lot of people I know that aren't making like that's not money anymore. So so I like this now. If you want to live a certain type of life, 250. Let's say, bro, I can say you have 3 kids, 2 cars, and a house. 250. You are barely scraping the pot, bro.
Oh, yeah.
In a nice neighborhood, and then you pay like you are barely scraping. I can 100% see how you are barely scraping the pot. 2 kids, 2 car notes, 2 car insurances, a crib, taxes. They got to
Babysitter, all
eat
that
every
shit.
week.
Yeah.
They got to go to the doctor. You got to pay insurance. Like I can 100% see how that is like shit.
Yeah.
Like, and then like, mind you, then you want your kids to like have activities to do. Fuck you didn't even get to the fun part yet.
After school shit, all
They
that.
want to play basketball. They want to do karate. Your wife want to go out to eat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I see it. Like, if both of y'all is doing that, okay, now y'all wilding. But if there's one of us doing that and then you make, I don't know, 70, 80, that's still like, okay, we are barely getting by. Not barely getting by. Like, all your bills are
it's tough.
paid.
It's tough.
But it's like, all right, I'm probably not saving that much because my kid needs a root canal, and that's with insurance. If the only insurance that they give, no good insurance is for the cops and teachers. My insurance, I still got to come out $3,000 out of my pocket.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I feel that.
That's a fact. When I read this, I took it as, because this is pertaining to millennials, that
Yeah,
a lot of niggas are
20s
living.
20s to 40s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of niggas, even if they get into the bag, are living with outside of their means. That's how I interpreted it.
100%.
And like when inflation hit, like
That's a wake up, bro.
That's what I'm
Inflation's
saying,
a
like-
fucking wake up call. Like, granted, the whole
That's what I think that's
housing
what it
market
is.
and everything that happened in 2008 and this and that third, but we were a little younger,
Yeah.
but still, adult-ish. But this is a fucking wake up call. Like, it's it's scary. I can't front, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
But no, this says 20s to early 40s.
yeah,
I mean, mid 20s to early 40s.
yeah,
Niggas are having babies and trying to start their lives.
correct. But also,
And it says households.
yeah, so it's both. So, I mean,
Like I said, I don't know any. Well, I'll say it like this. I don't know any those type of like irresponsible niggas making this type of money.
I don't know. I know.
Yeah, like it's not just niggas living. I don't know. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say just niggas running around here with 250 just going crazy. Those niggas, I don't think those niggas make $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
No,
The niggas that are
Yeah.
running around like that don't make that money.
No.
I know for a fact. The niggas that are running around with their chest out, they do not make $250,000 a
I
year.
don't know, bro.
It's the people that with the
Like, I'm
with
probably making more than a couple niggas.
yeah,
I know
with,
that's
it's the
scam and
niggas
shit
with the
like that.
crib
Like,
and the kids.
but even that, moving in the community you choose, you may not spend your bread on liquor and fucking the bottles, but if you move into a neighborhood that you know is at the top of your budget because you want to, even like keeping up with the Joneses could be copping a rollie or it could be copping a crib because your brother copped a crib in a similar neighborhood. Even though you make $250K, if you're in a neighborhood when niggas making $400K, like you outside of your means, you feel me? Like that's how I took it.
You can't call one to give
but
yourself a better environment
that comes
outside your
down-
means.
that
I don't
comes-
believe in that.
Also
Yeah, I
comes
mean-
down to you too.
Even if you can't afford it, like if you know it's stretching your budget, but you want to live in this neighborhood because there's a prestige to it.
No, I mean, it's not about like if it's a neighborhood that gives my kid a better opportunity for something. I mean, like we've all seen our parents stretch a dollar to make us feel better.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't think like if I have to sacrifice to make my whether it be wife or kid
Yeah.
live a better lifestyle, I don't. You know what I mean, they always say as long as your bills is paid and you can eat the next day, you're gonna be all right. So I like if that means like if I have the opportunity, let's say hypothetical, if I got my last 50K
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, you can get this house and your kid's gonna go to the best school and have the best education, but I need this now, a lot of people gonna be like, I mean, hey, I'll be all right. I'll figure it out after. And I'll never blame somebody for figuring it out after because I'm sure a lot of our parents have had to figure it out at some point.
Yeah.
No, I respect it. I think for us,
I don't know. My mom's
maybe
still figuring it out. Nigga,
maybe
fine.
even thinking like the household thing, like yeah, I'm definitely like the oldest person in this room. So I think for me, it's like even me just getting more money and stuff like that. Like I don't feel in any place who's ready for a kid, but like for me, I want to set them up like as good as possible because I don't
fact,
want them
bro.
to see like struggle. Because I feel like
At
all four of us, right, have seen some type of struggle, and I don't expect it to be
Yeah.
perfect.
Of course
The
not.
kid's gonna see some type of struggle, whether it's like
You'll never be-
basically
you'll never be
schools are
ready.
battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Like we see it in like all these shows and like real life. Like even getting past it and being a decent human being is a freaking testament of like you just a good person.
Existence.
Yeah.
So I think no matter what you put them in, they're not gonna not know what struggle or pain is. I just want to make sure that it's not like, damn, we are like that down bad where you have to eat ramen noodles. And sometimes that has to be the case. But I feel like when it comes to yourself as like an individual, it's cool if I'm struggling. But if other people along the way, like my ego just would be like
Oh no,
so
I feel
infuriated.
so defeated because it's like, what the fuck was?
Like,
the
what
whole
am I
point?
doing? What was I doing
Exactly,
before?
what
So
am I
that's
doing?
why I'm just so like calculating.
And I
like
think
that.
paycheck to paycheck may mean, bro, okay, we might just have to wait a week for this.
Yeah,
And I think sometimes when you make a certain amount and you're spending a certain amount of money, it's okay to be like, all right, bro, I gotta wait a week and a half to get this
Yeah.
done. That don't mean niggas out here bugging. I think like, yo, bro, like I can see me personally. I'll speak for, if my kid want this like expensive sneaker, or it's not expensive, like if he's going to a basketball tournament and he wants these kicks, I'm not gonna be like, you know what? I can see me be like, all right, bro, like we'll do it. Like that ain't the biggest deal because like that's your job as a parent to make your kid happy. That's just your job. Like at the end of the day, like he's a good kid, he gets good grades. Okay, bro, you want these Snickers, man? I'm gonna do what I can to make you happy. I don't know something else, or he might have to wait a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because he lives in an amazing home. Like shit, I think sometimes Americans, everyone lives in this. You're always supposed to have you're supposed to know what you're doing with your money at all times and this and that. I'm like, bro, life just does not work like that all the time, bro.
Because a lot of shit just
Like,
happens, bro.
shit just like people
Like, you
forget
could
that
just
life
wake up-
happens. Yeah, like
wake up and I don't know where flat tire. Boom.
yeah, like bro, yeah. Now you gotta spend $500. Like shit happens.
Yeah.
Like I 100% believe, especially when you're making a certain amount of money, bro. Shit happens a lot more often
than when you
ain't had no money, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody needs something a lot more than when you ain't had no bread. Somebody needs your mom might need something a lot more when she knows you're making this amount of money. Your grandma is gonna call you because she knows you're making this amount of money now. Your brother, he's in school. Hey, bro, I need this.
Family members
It's
and
a
all that
whole
shit.
different ball game when they know you're making a certain type of money. So I 100,000%. If people in your family know you're making $250,000, you're getting calls twice as much. 100, and everything is an emergency, so you feel like it's an emergency to provide. So I mean, I get it. And all you Twitter niggas, all you niggas ain't rich. I agree with Skip. Shut up.
Yo, everyone rich on
Nah,
Twitter, bro.
let them keep saying that.
Everyone
because
rich on Twitter, bro.
I just can't wait till people outside and you see how real broke they are, bro. Like, I know my lane, bro. I know my
Bro,
lane.
that's how I'm feeling right now.
I
With this, like, granted, like,
I don't hang out with the brokies.
like,
I know you don't.
I don't hang out with those niggas.
I know.
granted, like,
yuck.
this summer's about to start, and I've been like so far missing out on certain shit just because of work, and
Yeah,
I'm
you
about to go to
grinding.
school and shit, and I'm just grinding. But every time it's like, damn, bro, maybe I should blow off work, and I'm that. But then I come to the realization, like, for what? I'm gonna go to the fucking spot, spend $2.50 on a bottle that I could buy at the liquor store for $50. And, like, to what? Just impress niggas that I don't like? Like, or be around, an environment that is whatever? I'm like, nah, bro. I'd rather just kill myself, and then by the time I graduate, I'm in a position of making 6 figures.
Congrats on you better than yourself.
Exactly, bro.
But also, it's like, that's the mindset it takes to get to the next level. Like,
Yeah.
when you want to, like, dig deep to, like, up-level your skills to be able to, like, do things. Like, I'm not trying to hang with people that's doing the same thing. Because there's people that just, if you're not a party promoter, if you're not making money from popping bottles all the time, like, why are you
Then
doing
when
it?
yeah.
So it's like, that's the thing. Like, I don't need to be on Twitter. Like, who am I trying to impress? I ain't trying to impress these fashionistas and stuff like that. Like, who am I trying to impress? Like, they're not doing what I do. They're not doing what y'all in here do. It's just like, once I know that, it's like, everyone's supposedly having the best sex of their lives and everyone's rich. And then after a
That's
while,
the
people
facade.
talking about,
That's the
when I see how much people be really making, it's like,
That's the mirage, bro. That's the big mirage of social media.
And also, I just want to let y'all know, PSA, because I was having this conversation in the barbershop. If there is 10 of you, I do not want to see 10 of you niggas bumping me at the bar. I mean, bumping niggas at the bar, because I'm not doing that. Bumping niggas at the bar. If there's 10 of you, go get a table for that $800, and everybody sell somebody $76.99. Enough. Fucking enough. It is $1,000 for 3 of them shits. Go sit down. You big, strong niggas with your strong necks, as y'all been working out all winter to prince these women that hate strong niggas anyway, stop. I'm so
don't
sick of
know-
you tough, strong niggas.
I don't
I'm
know
enough.
why
enough.
Ja be coming at these dudes that have muscles when he knows they're broke for a
I-
reason.
no.
They spend all their time in the
niggas-
gym for a reason.
there's
Ask a dude
9
that's
of
brought
y'all.
like how much money he got.
Nah,
It's
I
in
know
his
a couple of
protein
them.
powder.
I know a couple of them.
And it's not with gym and being a gym trainer and having sex with his clients.
I don't even, if any of these niggas get buffed, I'm not hanging with them. These niggas
Yo,
get
I'll
buffed.
interrupt you, but I'm just saying,
Not hanging
there are a
with you,
few
buff.
that have muscles that make money, but
Oh, bro, these niggas be
They're
strong
poor.
as
like
strong
construction
as
and
hell.
shit like that.
Yeah.
But besides the other ones, then they like.
well,
fake.
construction not poor. They be having overtime, but still, like, they
Yeah.
don't got good insurance because it's like their body is always on the line.
So, that's
Yo,
what
the more
they
your
drink.
body's on the line, the
That's
worse
what they
your
drink.
insurance is.
That's what they drink.
Listen
Yeah.
to me. There's 8 of you guys. If you guys split that
Nah,
shit,
Yeah, just pay for the section.
if you guys split that shit 8 ways, it is dead like $121.
what you gonna spend? Like,
You are gonna spend that anyway.
Bro, I'm
Stop bumping the women at the bar. It's annoying to them and they hate it. Stop. Stop it.
that's big scaring the bitches away. Energy.
I just go to brunch, bro. Unlimited mimosas. Like, I feel mad rich in a brunch because everyone has limited mimosas. We poured it for everybody.
I feel fried.
Everybody, everybody, bro.
All right, what else we got
what
on
else
news
we
and
got,
current events?
man?
J. Cole hoops again. Listen, Cole is living the dream. Nigga raps, he plays basketball, he does it all, bro.
Fucking bro.
I'm just happy that he's able to do whatever
We
the
need to
fuck he
open a
wants.
school next.
He should.
Yeah,
He
I'm just
should.
happy he's able to do whatever he wants, bro. Honestly, like, I love seeing that.
Yeah, and just for context, it is his professional debut for a amateur basketball team in Canada.
Montreal, yep.
Montreal, Canada. So that's fire. Like, yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, I love it. I love that
his life.
Cole has used rap to get him notoriety to play basketball. I love it. And yeah, I like it 100%. I really don't have much after that. Is that
Damn.
all we got? Justin Timberlake sells his catalog for $100 million.
I saw that.
That
That's like
was,
2
that was,
weeks,
a little,
2-3
that was a
weeks.
little odd.
No, but I saw it, and you know how Twitter is,
Oh.
jokes and shit like that. But
Yeah.
certain tweets that were jokes really like put a light bulb in my head because it's like certain songs of his have gone platinum.
Yeah.
So, like, for him to sell all of his shit for $100 million
I don't understand.
is wild, bro.
Shit like that always makes my brain work. Like, is something coming? Is something going on? Like,
Because I don't think JT is a broke celebrity.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, this motherfucker's been in movies,
$100 million seems super
voice
low.
acting and shit like that.
$100 million.
Bro, his whole
Bro, it's Justin Timberlake.
his whole shit
Yeah.
Pull
For
up it now.
100 mil.
Walter, go into Wikipedia because the people talking about. Pull up his
Oh no, he has
his
the
wiki.
hits for sure.
Bro, he
I didn't
has
say it had his.
Oh.
We
He
gotta look
has-
at it
Well, it's his solo catalog, right?
because we didn't. Because last time we talked about that mega fucking deal that Drake had.
That was $400 million. Well, that's what it's rumored to be $400 million.
It's probably more than that.
Probably more,
500.
probably
But, like,
5, but that's still low to me.
I
I'm sorry.
think our nostalgia a little different than if we look at it. Pull up his album.
Nah, because the thing is, if you look at like as y'all looking for this, if you look at like there's no between like music and athletes, like if let's say Damian Lillard makes $236 million, right, in a Supermax, right, but he's gonna like retire at some point. You can't like
Yeah.
keep going, bro. JT's music, you're gonna see that shit for the next. And probably a bunch of movies for the next 80, 90 years. They're going to keep making musical. They're going to be making money off that forever. That's why I said, well, Drake, this is just what, a record deal? No one's ever going to know the actual details of it. Drake didn't sell. If Drake sold his catalog, it'd be over $1 billion.
Probably.
It'd be a $1 billion sale. You know what I'm saying? But Justin Timberlake selling his catalog for $100 million, it does seem kind of low. But also, maybe NSYNC's catalog might be more valuable if you think about it. If you got
That's a good comparison.
That-
Yeah, it's
that's-
kind of like
yeah.
it's kind of
So
like
maybe
the,
like his
that's kind of like the
solo,
Omarion B2K thing because
yeah,
it's just like
yeah,
when you look
exactly.
at it.
If you look at it like that, it's like okay, $100 million is starting to make all right. Like if it was in sync and it was like $100 million, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
They're in every Target, Walmart, elevator. You know what I mean?
Every fucking spring.
Movies.
Yeah, movies.
So, yeah, I mean,
But I don't know.
maybe he didn't know his worth. Cause I think he could have got more money still.
I don't know.
I think he knows his worth, bro.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm trying to think. But yeah, JT's music don't circulate like that. I think it's because we just like it so much. That's why. I think we just like it a lot.
Yes.
Like as people that like music, we like his music a lot.
Oh yeah. It's black
as
people-
opposed to what it's actually like seen as in the public.
Because what is this? This is what is this like 6 albums, right?
His solos?
1, 2,
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
About 6
So-
albums.
well,
Justified.
Five's a music sound. One's
So
a
we
movie
don't care about
soundtrack.
that.
Yeah.
So it's 5. So if we look at Man of the Woods was dirt, right?
Ass.
It was dirt.
And it felt racist.
So
but anyway.
all right. So technically that removes that album.
Okay, so we're talking about
Justified, Future Sex Love Sounds,
Future Sex
2020
Love Sounds.
Experience
Future,
Part
Future
1.
Sex and Love
Is a
Sounds.
classic.
That's
Yeah.
like
That's the one.
that's
The
at
20
least
the 2020 Experience Part 2, right? So like look at it right there.
That's
so Future Sex Love Sounds automatically one of his classics, right? For him, right? And then it would probably put Justified right there. And 2020 Experience, not including that second one because that was garbage, but the first one was a sonical experience, right?
Yeah.
That was
Those
amazing.
3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. If we're looking at his singles are 5, but if you look at it, the replay value is like when we're looking at it on paper, it's like the body of work.
You guys have convinced me. Maybe 100 million is right.
Cause I'm thinking,
I have changed my tune now. After reading this,
I'm telling you that
yeah.
nostalgia. Like when you look at it, it's like I think it's more, but that's like the kid in you's like, damn, I love it. But when you look at the facts, it'd be like,
Yeah,
one album's dirt, the other one, the part 2 was
so it's
kind of
like
like.
only mainly like
It really is 3 albums
only 3
carrying that
albums.
shit, and I feel like
Yeah.
he's looking at his most recent shit like, damn, what can I get for this? Because I used to be, I'm not like an overt Justin Timberlake fan because Janet, but I'll check some music, I'll pass by, I'm not gonna go to a concert, but I was
Yeah.
like, that Man on the Woods album was so bad,
So bad.
I didn't even want
Yeah,
to know
horrendous.
any of the songs
That shit was
from it, bro.
horrible.
It's as bad as Chance's "I Love My Wife" album, and it was adorable.
that's the worst album I've ever heard in my life. That album is ass.
But I actually listened to
And
that
he-
album,
and he's
and I
rapping with
can't
Vic-
get that time back.
Yeah.
I can't get that time
and
back.
he rapping with Vic Mensa's shitty ass, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, man. Vic Mensa kind of rapping better than the boy Chance right now, boy. And that's not saying
Okay,
anything.
They both stink. Great. It's double stink. All right. Thanks.
Yo, he just said it. He said they did a fusion
Stink
dance.
deluxe.
What is this?
Yeah. Super duper stink niggas. Okay.
Damn, bro.
Jesus
So then
Christ.
3 albums for 100 mil, essentially.
Yeah,
pretty
I mean,
good deal. That's a pretty good deal then.
And
It's like 2.5 albums.
and
Yeah.
Justin's music doesn't necessarily. I don't hear it in syndication that much. Like I don't necessarily hear it in stores. I don't outside of like certain records. I don't hear it in stores, and you don't really hear it in the movies. So he's probably like, I'm not making that much off streaming right now. So I'll probably just take this 100 and like y'all could have a maybe 20 mil he's making off streaming.
Yeah.
But then the crazy part is the white people, they too smart. They're gonna repurpose it.
No, 100%.
And do something with
they're
it.
Gonna, bro,
Yeah.
they're gonna throw that shit in stores.
Yeah, they're gonna do
all
something with that shit, bro. And they're gonna find a way.
Commercials.
Probably gonna put it on Fortnite with a Justin Timberlake
Yeah,
skin.
or some shit, bro. And they're gonna put it in
A
every.
Justin Timberlake skin with a
Timberlake
gun
skin,
talk. If they can have Spider-Man and goddamn MJ in it, they gonna put a little Justin Timberlake with a little assault rifle shooting people in buildings.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
fucking insane, bro.
Yo, if they take that idea, imaginary players deserves at least 30-40%. I don't even need a cut. Like that's an idea that was bought from right here, bro.
If they were smart, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, that
We're not gonna
sounds-
talk about the horse shorts.
Oh, the hoochie shorts?
The horse shorts.
The horse shorts?
Whore.
Honestly,
No, I
bro.
saw a tweet. It was the funniest shit. It was like guys were wearing horse shorts and shorties were wearing them Eric Manuel shorts.
Wait, they wearing the what?
The niggas is trying to be bitches and the bitches is trying to be niggas. What's going on now?
Hey man,
Backwards, bro.
hey man, it's hot out.
It's a fact, bro.
Hot.
Like, you look back at fashion at least 10 years ago, no, 15, 20 years ago, bro, shorts was like, it was N1 basketball shorts, bro.
What they want to wear
No
shorts to
one-
our ankles?
Yeah, no one's doing
Like,
that
what do
shit.
you
It's too
want?
fucking hot, bro.
Hot, man.
Let motherfuckers wear them horse shorts, and that's it, man.
Yeah, let the guys prosper. But beyond that, let's go to this first one. I had no idea this was happening.
Oh, with the woman that dressed up like an old, the man that dressed up like an old woman to
I
like
saw that shit
smear
on
the,
TikTok.
The white people wilding.
Yeah.
Essentially, that, as a, I guess, where
surprised he didn't
where's
die.
Mona Lisa in the Louvre, right?
The
Yeah.
Louvre, yo.
So that's
I don't even know how that happened. How do you have first? You have a person dressed up as an old woman in a wheelchair.
He was in a wheelchair. I'm
and
pretty
had
sure.
cake.
I'm pretty sure he had the cake in his lap,
And it had a little,
and he had a little thing, like a little,
blanket over it.
yeah, like a blanket.
Yeah, but they're not checking the old lady. He's
So
smart.
hey,
I don't know.
I've never been to Louvre, but any of my friends that has,
to
like
Louvre,
they check you.
They
It's
got
not like-
security in there. No,
it's
no,
not
no,
like
they-
the moment they check
No,
you,
no, no,
bro.
The Louvre is
You
top
don't-
notch.
They should have asked the old man, lady, person. That's what it says. They. Why you have a cake? You want to eat the cake in front of Mona Lisa for what? Who bring? You ain't allowed. You're not supposed to have food in a fucking museum anyway.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Like there's so many rules that to me
So
was
they
like.
probably
It was hidden under.
Bro.
It had to be under. The
It was under.
blanket.
And niggas don't. If you know, the best person to smuggle drugs is old people because they check them less than younger people.
100%.
Your niggas 100% telling me. I don't know what y'all talking about.
No,
No, I'm just saying, like
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't check old people
check
because
old
it's just
people.
frowned upon. It's like leave the old person alone.
I've never seen an old person get searched down
Ever,
in the airport.
bro. Ever.
Happened to me 3
Bro,
times
I work
in
bro,
one trip.
I
like,
work in a nice area in Manhattan, bro. They leave white old people alone.
Like
Ever.
they're like the untouchables.
Bring that wheelchair over here.
Nah, bring that wheelchairs over here. It's crazy.
Kick that shit. See what's in there. Kick that shit. What y'all niggas got in there? What y'all got in the wheel?
But
what's
yeah,
going on
so
there?
the
That's how
person,
JP
the
Morgan
guy,
got that cocaine. Never mind.
the young individual threw a cake at the Mona Lisa, which is glass.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
glass on it.
obviously. But it's just like, what the fuck? And I'm assuming he was talking about climate change.
Yeah, he threw the cake on the Mona Lisa, then ran around from security yelling about we have to make a change to save the environment. We're killing the earth.
I mean, I understand
he got-
that, but I mean, there's
He
a
could
better
have
way to
tweeted
go
that
about
shit.
that.
We still, Because we still don't give a fuck what he talking about.
That's
He could
unfortunately,
have tweeted that
that's
shit. That ain't changed a goddamn thing.
Next.
Now he's just in jail. Or whatever.
For no reason.
So I saw this as I was just scrolling the internet, and I feel like this is such a sad story.
What?
For the man at least. A woman got pregnant while already pregnant.
Imagine.
Now let me explain.
Hold on. Imagine just thinking, all right, I'm not gonna have a kid.
Yeah.
There's a blessing. God bless him. You know, I want this.
And now
I
y'all
want
going
to start a
crazy
family.
in the bedroom.
And now you about to have 2,
Yeah.
and you making
At birth though.
at
at birth.
Insane.
So you budget your $250K.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. Your $250K.
But
is
there's
like,
one
I'm gonna
kid-
do this. I could pay the car note off, the house, everything like this, cent third,
And now
and boom, you got two of them now.
you just doubled everything in your life. Double the
wild.
car seat, maybe a double the room, like. But anyway, yeah. So pretty much, the article exclaims that
The young
she had
lady.
she had the child at first,
Yes.
and 6 minutes later she felt another push. Through the entirety of the pregnancy, there was no baby there. There was no baby there, and apparently another baby. She was ovulating again. Honestly, I'm not a scientist. I don't know what the fuck went on.
It's
Yeah, bro,
wild.
it's just-
I don't know.
The
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah,
She got pregnant twice. Y'all can Google the article.
The article
It's
is
the first shit that's gonna come up. This
insane,
shit don't happen every day.
This shit sounds like some
It's a
such
rare-
shit.
And
Both
shout,
sides.
and I know that guy is sick.
I would
Yeah.
not believe it if I was
what?
if I was
If you're right in front of your wife,
if I
in
was the husband, I'm not believing that one. And
But you see it.
yeah, it's
once I'm a
happening.
kid and I grow up and I ask yo, what happened? And niggas tell me that I came out the same time with my brother. Nah, one of y'all was cheating. I don't believe that shit.
Yeah, but they came out the same day.
Yes.
I know.
a couple seconds after each other.
What if the
That nigga, the trust issues is different when you don't.
Wow.
Well, you know these niggas don't believe science.
Boy is like, I need DNA proof every
Yo, the
day.
fact that these niggas don't believe science, but they believe niggas went to the moon 3 times. Whatever. All right, go ahead. All right.
God.
Bro, you
All
gotta
right,
give it
whatever,
up,
bro.
bro.
All right, no, y'all gotta give it up.
We went, nigga.
I mean, you said it, but we ain't going back.
All right, all right.
Man, if I bagged a mystical lady one time, I'm back again. Like, you went to the moon only one time?
Just one time, bro.
And we supposed to have better technology than we did back then? Somebody lied.
That was exactly my point, Skip.
Someone lied. I know, I listened to that.
That's why,
episode.
that's
Someone
why you
lied.
need to come out more
Someone
often, 'cause
lied.
I don't get it.
I'll try. I'll do my best. But that don't make no sense. When I listened to it, I was like, how does that make sense? How do we travel when we had worse technology? These people should have died.
People have died. What do you mean?
Yo, y'all make up a new story every week. Niggas
Bro,
died on the moon.
Wait, when did they get to the moon? Like the 1970s or something?
1969. They made us sing a
1969?
stupid song about it in school.
1969. So you mean to tell me nearly 60 years later, we don't have anybody that's willing to move for a remix? Huh? For a new flag on the goddamn little satellite thing all around us?
All the
Yo,
dumb
we
shit
got
we
the
spent money
International
on.
Space Station, bro. It's
So we
near
have
it.
space station, but we can't land on the moon?
It's near it, bro.
I'm telling you,
All right, boss.
y'all not making no
Even
sense.
one had to put on the glasses
Yeah,
to
bro.
lay some shit down.
so niggas taking me seriously? So we went to the moon.
Yes.
If you had to spend mad chicken, bro, like you spent like 800 to hit this John, and you hit it, and I was like, man, would you spend that money again to go back if you know it's man?
Walter,
Even
I
if she
want
bad?
I want you to understand exactly
I'm not-
how
I'm-
this. No, because you gave me this analogy. So I'm gonna let you know we're gonna stick to this analogy
could've
just
been a
because of
better
what you
one,
just
but-
said.
Okay,
if
I'm
I spent
here.
$800 and you said it was but guess what? You know how dudes are. Not me. Where the cameras? Not me.
Yeah.
I'm quiet. Nobody knows who I talk to. Nobody except my
Beautiful.
friends. I let them know, but I'm not bragging. No. But it's the moon. That's like saying, Rihanna, I'm letting you know I got to sniff Rihanna's wig. I'm going to let you know. Do you know what it smelled like? It probably smelled like one of her motherfucking Fenty shits. But I know which one. You don't. And if I spend $800 for that, everyone's going to know. And if I do it again, you're going to fucking know again. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
tell you
what if you hit it like
It's not even but the analogy doesn't make sense
it
because
does
at
because
the-
it's mad
no,
expensive
it-
to get to the moon, bro.
Okay, now first of all, we're talking about America's
Yo,
expense when we spend a bunch of money on dumb shit. One, two. If we don't understand, like, it's not even about the moon. It's the fact that
We
it's
didn't
been
go back?
60. No, it's the fact that it's been 60 years and we don't have no progress to go anywhere else.
Yo, fuck it, bro. I don't know. Niggas,
Bro,
this government is weird, bro. Niggas is about to have the Space Rangers and shit like that, bro.
Like niggas that have
Niggas about to have
niggas that have
Buzz Lightyear.
we
up in
pay
there, bro.
taxes for a space force.
Yes, bro.
And you mean to tell me now, oh yeah, niggas are on the side of, yeah, niggas just went to the moon and decided we don't like it enough, so we're just chilling now.
Yo, I don't know.
You niggas
bro.
cannot be this crazy.
I don't know, bro. All I know, niggas went, bro. That's all.
You all niggas know.
Niggas went, bro.
Yo, niggas have no
Niggas
logical-
went, bro.
Space mad times, bro. Niggas,
Which
niggas
one?
gonna
No, hold on.
went.
Hold on. Which ones?
What?
Who are they?
Which space?
No, which niggas?
There's a whole list of astronauts, B.
No, y'all said niggas. That's
Okay,
what I mean.
Oh,
Nah, Nick, nah. This is, I think.
no.
Because we're telling.
No.
Okay.
We're telling.
No.
If we ain't go to the moon, there's an article somewhere. We
Yeah.
telling. All right?
All right, well,
Us and the Stranger Things
I
girl.
don't care about no NDAs. I'm saying I went to the moon, bro.
Oh my god.
that's great.
Oh, actually, this is a. Are we getting to shout outs? Because he is
Yeah, we
he is the number one shout out.
Oh, shout out to Ime Udoka.
Motherfucker has been winning in life for I don't even undisclosed amount of years.
Yeah, that.
He's already has a championship. Nia Long has been every black man's fucking dream for the last 20 to 30 years. She's vintage black greatness.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, shout to him for being what? Is his first year or second?
He's a rookie coach.
First year coach getting to the finals, especially as the way the Celtics started so bad, and
Got
for them to
spanked
get
by
to
the
the
Knicks.
finals.
The Knicks will never let you forget that. The Knicks are like, yo, we beat the shit out of them. They got better.
unfortunately.
Well, congratulations. They're here at the finals and you're not.
And we're not.
I love you guys, but we got to do better.
But shout out to Ime Udoka because we know why.
Facts. And
Yo, bro.
Facts. And I feel like the Celtics are seen as one of the more racist teams
100%.
in the league, and to be a
100%.
black coach and commanding the attention.
the city.
You know-
the team
Right,
is
right.
black. The city is not.
Okay. Well,
You know, if they lose,
Historically-
Boston's gonna lose their shit.
That's
bro.
fine.
yeah, they're definitely saying nigger if
I
they lose.
don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
if you
for
guys ever watch Winning Time, but the phrase is always and forever. My kids, because my nieces, my nephews, my godsons, and fuck Boston.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
And he's
Fuck
in that
Boston.
bitch running that shit like
To the best.
Big
of his
shout
ability.
out.
He only gets a shout out because he's done a great job in Nia Long. Like, they're not even married. They're like domestic partners. He basically convinced a Scorpio queen to not be aggressive,
That nigga don't want to split.
be
He just-
dangerous.
She just don't want to split the money.
Yeah, because she has more money,
Yeah,
but
she,
it's okay.
Yeah, she don't want to
Yeah,
split
she
the money.
does.
It's her.
She's had his kids. She's already winning inside. He doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. She's decided to have my kids. I win forever.
you win.
Shout out to him.
Okay.
I don't know why the second shout out here, so y'all do your thing.
Which one?
Oh, because the Masters.
Yep, Chance
Yeah.
the Rapper.
The what?
What
What
He
did he
helped
do?
Anita Baker.
Yep, because he can't put out music anymore because he's
Because of what?
dick. He's decided to lean more into philanthropy, and he has helped getting the name, and I'll confirm it. Anita Baker helped to get her master's back from her
Oh
label.
wow, that is
And
dope.
she had a concert recently where she shouted out Lil Wayne, and she thanked Chance for taking the time, using his resources, using his connections to help her get her master's back. Which
That
is
is cool.
cool.
He
That's
should
fire.
He should keep doing that.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fire.
That is cool. He should keep doing that.
Somebody should make a company where they like have lawyers, and that's their main goal is to help these artists get
artists
their
get their masters.
intellectual
All
property.
right,
back.
so
So they are intellectual property. lawyers.
motherfucking Moon Brothers over here that believe the booth fucking
Yeah.
lady. So
You
we're
don't
not gonna
think that-
ask the important questions for this.
What? What other?
Of all the people to get Anita Baker's masters back, it's Chance the Rapper. You know who would have made sense? Beyonce,
Or Hov.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
The guys that do
Like
it all-
those are the first two that be like it would.
Title
I
and all
can
that stuff?
understand why they got the masters back. Tell me how Chance the Rapper has resources to do that. Chance the Rapper?
I mean, we hate him and his
No,
we,
no, no.
We
It's
hate
not
the
hate.
music, but he's,
Where's his bread? Where's his bread?
Oh no, I hate him.
Well,
Chance the Rapper is a person?
he probably has good reason.
I don't know
But
him. I
What,
don't
is
know.
that
him.
what-
Oh yeah,
But
the music is dick.
the music stinks enough.
Yeah.
Bro, the music stink after acid rap.
There
bro.
be certain shit that niggas do like
After
it
acid
leads
rap-
into I hating you as a person.
Like,
Like if you're a shitty enough basketball player, if I see it, bro, I do hate you still. Like, yeah.
it's
Like that's saying I met Kanye. I'm never gonna fail, bro. You failed.
Oh, God.
He failed. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
But
tough.
shout out to him for getting her masters and stuff.
I do.
But
That's
it-
huge.
It makes me think though. Masters being stolen goes back to like that early. Anita Baker, if it's all her masters, because we don't know the exact details, but Anita Baker, 60s, 70s, if she didn't own them from, that's tough
bro, that's
to not own them from then. So it's like,
Because those are like ironclad kind of
Yeah.
contracts. It's kind of like, you remember the days when you had like those grandfather phone contracts where
Yeah.
you were grandfathered into an amazing fucking phone service because you've been
Yeah.
there for like 20, 30 years. But they would try to like up-level you because they want you to spend more money. But it's like, yo, bro,
Yeah.
you've been
It's
here
like,
so long.
no.
I'm not even going to argue with you. Like those contracts, because of the age and shit, you would have to like so much legal nuance that you have to jump around and be like, again, niggas, I'm question marks on both of y'all to the left of me, bro. Oh, we land on the moon. Chance the Rapper's getting Chance the Rapper.
hold on. He probably has to know some connections because his network is not that much.
Probably. You
I'm-
said you
I'm
were
looking-
having
No, he
blind
does,
faith.
bro.
I'm looking at his network.
I'm
It's
just-
it's maybe like 1 or 2
what's
million.
his net worth? Huh? probably like 10.
You
20
said
million.
Anita Baker's master worth
25.
$1 or
25
$2 million. Have you lost your
25
mind?
million.
no.
That's his net
He
worth.
didn't buy the
No,
masters.
but he has the resources. You
That
have
means
to
he
have the
got
resources.
connections to help her get
or connections.
But
So-
you still
okay.
need resources.
Someone
Walt.
had to
Okay,
buy the
right,
masters.
right,
Somebody
right,
had to buy them.
Somebody had to do something, and that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at y'all like,
Who bought them?
I feel
yeah,
like Anita did, and
Why couldn't she just do that anyway?
she could have did it herself.
because many times the artists have the capital to purchase it, but the label doesn't want to let go of it.
That's
So
okay.
what-
So we're going
who
right
did
back
Chan-
to the same thing
Who
I
did
said.
Chance hire to go break the fucking record label doors? To like since he's talking about church going and singing and
I mean,
loving
he
his
did
wife
have
and
that
shit.
song
I low-key
on
think-
Coloring Book where he said like he had Lil Wayne and like having to kick down the door for a record label. Remember? But that's not him. That was other people on his song. I remember that song. That's why I was thinking like, yo, I have my goon friends in the lobby. It's like you don't got no goon friends. You got church friends. What they go do? Pray the masters away to go bring it back.
Yeah, some not making
Y'all-
sense. Some not making sense to me. I don't know, but hey.
Hey.
Also, I never thought this deep into this because it's Chance. Yeah, but shout out to Anita Baker. That's what I'm shouting out. Shout out to Anita Baker, her master's back.
Big fact.
However, she got him. Chance, his music stinks.
Can we play the Jada thing? Because I don't really care about the little defamation thing as much.
Yeah, I also don't know enough information.
I don't care about that.
And I thought about what Twitter would say if we lean any towards.
No,
it.
I actually read that and I was like, not that I'm scared of like discourse. I'm not. I think I've consciously decided not to talk about it because one, two rich white people arguing about who is doing trash things to each other.
Yep.
Not that I'm saying when it comes to men doing domestic abuse to women and women
Right.
doing domestic abuse to men. I'm just saying how messy they are. It's like seeing your toxic friends' relationships in public for a month.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
And there's no good happy because they were both bad in that case. So I don't really want to talk about it.
Everybody fucked up.
I don't really want to talk about it.
But just if y'all didn't see the verdict, Johnny Depp did win most of the suit.
Yeah, because he has to pay her $2 million. She has to pay him
He
15.
won,
So
yeah,
he basically gets 13 million.
So that,
It's big fuck Amber Heard.
Play that Jada shit. I want to get upset.
let's fuck both of them. You niggas like Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't give a fuck about that movie.
What
Come
do you
on,
mean?
bro.
What do you mean? Fuck both of them, bro.
Fuck both of them.
Johnny Depp, bro.
Johnny Depp has put
Yo,
in his
you
pain,
niggas
bro.
do this. You niggas do not know anything about Johnny Depp.
Bro, he's put in pain. What are you talking about?
What
bro?
pain?
Bro,
You niggas named 2 movies: Edward Scissorhands and Pirates of the
No one
Caribbean.
has said Ezra's his hands.
That was Derek.
Only you bring up that
Derek.
movie, bro.
You gotta stop. Like,
All right, is the sound bar on so you can get this
Yeah, I
loud
got
and clear?
you, man. I really don't want to. Okay, to be honest, I'm tired of hearing her speak. To be
Who?
honest, Jada.
oh my God, Jesus Christ! I saw that.
one time, bro.
I saw that on the doc. I'm like, I'm gonna delete this shit. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm just so tired of her and the whole Will shit, bro. It's so corny, so annoying.
Well,
bro.
I'm gonna say my opinion
Oh,
after the
God,
clip
it's
plays.
so
Okay.
annoying.
Well, you have 10 seconds because there's an ad going, so feel free.
Oh shit, this is the longest ad ever. What the
That's
fuck?
what I'm
Holy
saying.
shit.
And I can't skip this shit.
Yeah, smart people. All right, ad's over. Go ahead. Hit the.
A really important red table talk on alopecia. Considering what I've been through with my own health and what happened at the Oscars, thousands have reached out to me with their stories. I'm using this moment to give our alopecia family an opportunity to talk about what it's like to have this condition and to inform people about what alopecia actually is. Now, about Oscar night, my deepest hope is that these 2 intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile. The state of the world today, we need them both. And we all actually need one another more than ever. Until then, Will and I are continuing to do what we have done for the last 28 years. And that's keep figuring out this thing called life together. Thank you.
Boo. Tomatoes, tomatoes,
Can you scroll down?
tomatoes.
Can you scroll down? I just want to read some stuff because I have a little bit more. I know you guys are listening, but I just want to see something before I react.
Actually,
All right, cool.
as a comedian, I'm really actually curious about a lot. I know you are a big Will Smith.
It's one of my It's one of my guys, bro. Like if there's like a Mount Rushmore of Skip's favorite fucking people in the world,
Yeah,
it's
Will Smith, right.
It's Will Smith, AI, The Rock, And it's not Super Rock, because Super Rock is like the Rock that went into a different timeline and ate himself and became like this bigger monstrosity of whatever the fuck this is. I'm talking like the People's Champ, not this.
Any
new
nigga,
guy.
any nigga with tribal tattoos, he
Nice.
could
And
go to
then
the
after
moon.
that, we put Drake / LeBron, right? When I look at this, when it comes to the comedy thing, and again, there's some people that are like, oh my God, I can't believe Will did this, and I'd see other people that get it. Again, I'm always gonna say, I don't want to put my hands on someone that looks like me, right? But if I feel that you disrespect my lady, it looked like it, and it's kind of interesting. She's apologizing in a way. I guess she's trying to keep the peace or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I got banned for 10 years. 10 years from going to award shows. Mind you, all these cameras. There's only one. I don't know why I was doing all this. Like, it was gonna like cut stuff like that. They are child rapists. They are domestic abusers. There are other people that are scotch-free because Will Smith, the perfect Negro, decided, enough was enough with Chris Rock. He did that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Chris Rock didn't write those jokes. At the end of the day, when it comes to award shows, when it comes to all these things, he doesn't write all his jokes. They have a team of writers. Whoever wrote that joke, it was in poor taste. Like a J.I. Jane 2, like, it was whack. It was not needed, right? So, again, Chris Rock is still one of the best comedians. So this is not to say he's not funny. He is funny. It's just a situation where I understand all sides. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that Will Smith, in my opinion, is getting the brunt of it. But also with Jada's, like, I wish he would have said, like, in something in a way of, like, I understand Will's actions for trying to, defend how I felt about the situation. After revisiting it, maybe we could have, like, did it in a better way together, right? That means you're still understanding and honoring his action of, like, trying to defend you. But it's like, maybe we could have just had cool heads prevail. We can have just handled this in different ways. It's still acknowledging what he did instead of saying, well, I hope Will and Chris, like, get over it and become friends again. It's like, you're kind of, like, dismissing the action when the reason why he did it was because of you. Because if Will got joked on, Will would have laughed it off. Will didn't get joked on. So it's a very interesting statement in how it was done, in my opinion.
I feel you.
First, the number one thing that jumps out at me is, why is this coming out now? It's been months. We've kind of like
I think it's all a gimmick.
forgotten about it a little bit.
Yeah.
We've let time pass. I think the smart thing, well, maybe it's my brain. The smart thing to do at this point is to just let Will re-enter society gracefully. But now you're just bringing it back up, and now we're sitting here talking about it when we haven't talked about it in months. So that's always a curious, aspect of it to me. Two, I don't like that it's in front of that red table because that red table has but that's been a place of a lot of like viral, clickbaity moments so that's kind of number two. In terms of what she actually said, I don't care because no matter what she said, the timing of it was my main focus anyway.
Okay.
So it really doesn't matter. We've talked about how everyone feels about what happened. Everyone feels how they feel. So like, why now? Doesn't make much sense, and they've been in the industry way too long to not know that it doesn't make any sense. Because everybody's reaction was, bro, well, this happened months ago. We've just been through some tragedies, and like, why are you
rehashing old shit?
Back on this.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
and like the best thing to do is, no matter how we feel about what happened or why it happened, Will didn't look good, no matter what. So now it's like rehashing a moment where Will didn't look good, and no matter how you feel about it, this set black men back, right? So, yeah, that's kind of, I don't get it, to be honest with you. I don't understand why now. What's kind of the point? If you were going to release a statement, you should have did it months ago. If not, I think it'd have been better if Jay just never said anything at all, and we'd just been like, just kicked. Yeah. And maybe like in a future interview years from now when she's sitting with somebody she comes with, how'd you feel about it? She makes a joke about it and moves on. And they're too knowledgeable. Well, maybe they're not. Who am I to say? But
My man said maybe they're not. I mean, they might not.
maybe they're not. But they've been in this thing too long to know that, okay, this isn't right. A week later, she should have said this or said whatever she felt, moved on. Months later, you just bring it back up. And now you trending again. And now we talking about it again. So I don't get it.
feel you.
It just seems poor PR.
100%.
That's all I see. Poor PR. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe it's
I feel like it's
intentional.
a
Maybe
grab.
these niggas are geniuses. I
Like
don't
it's
know.
an attention grab.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is what she has to do to promote an episode. And all creators get in that space where I don't know if I should promote it this way. So maybe that's what she's at because this is a new space for them. I don't know.
No, I feel you. That's a very good take. And to kind of segue off that to unadvised physical altercations, did you see the video came out this week of Blueface Baby, a California rapper, and he goes viral a lot. He had the little Love TV show, whatever, which is cool. I mean, he chooses his brand. The music's not bad. He's a black man making money, so shout out to him. You feel me? But
Music stinks.
I
I'll
stinks.
down that hill.
But he's making chicken, so black man making money makes me
I
happy.
never listened to a Blueface song in my life.
I think I only
Yeah, yeah.
listened to one song of his when he was like popping.
Yeah, everybody did.
I'm not gonna.
It's hit. He had a
I know
hit.
Walter's take, but all you black niggas making money, I'm not a fan of y'all.
Well,
So kiss my black ass.
Jesus Christ.
no, that's
Not
fair.
all
I
you
mean,
niggas making money, I'm a fan of. No.
It depends how you get the money, but there's a video that came out, and they're outside of his California mansion. And once you kind of, the video is rather short, but you see his girlfriend, air quotes, or partner. She was the one who won the Love reality TV show for Blueface's Heart. Like, he's Flavor Flav. And she's fighting someone. And you're like, okay, I mean, she has a chipped tooth, whatever. That's her lifestyle. She fights people.
Sick ass explanation. What's going on?
But then when you continue to watch a video, you recognize that she's fighting Blueface's mother,
Which is insane.
which is insane. And then you continue to watch the video, and again, it's kind of short. You see Blueface standing with his arms crossed in front of the Lambo and the crib while his chick is fighting his mother. And you're like, yo, what could be a logical reasoning explanation why you would just watch your mom's get her ass beat? Like, which is a crazy story. And like, is there any, and again, this is
Any
playing devil's advocate, if is there any situation where that is
fine?
like not fine, but a logical response to something?
I mean, I think,
John?
bro, I honestly, bro, it's like, I don't think none of this is sustainable because this is all for the internet.
100%.
So I don't think any of this is sustainable as a lifestyle. Because I've never seen people do it.
Okay.
So this guy, has a history of, viral clip. Like, that's how he lives his life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not sustainable. So whatever the reason for this is, like, or however this played out, it's not supposed to be logical. It's supposed to be irrational for the internet. So
Yeah.
it, like, even the question doesn't, like, this is the point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and like, not to get all serious, but like, this is why, like, the world sucks.
Yeah.
Because, like, people like this, like, he does this, he may make a couple $100,000, then someone else will try this shit, and someone else will try this shit for a quick $1, and it's like, this is why the world sucks 85% of the time, because everyone's doing something for a quick $1 instead of just, like, being human beings. Like, obviously, a normal human being, like, bro, this is not I. Like, I'll be like, stop.
Yeah.
Like it's a clear human, like, and like, your audience, I always say your audience grows up. So, like, you do this 2-3 years from now, everybody's going to think you're disgusting, you're going to get canceled. Because that's just how the world works.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's audience grows up. So the people that, like, think this is, like,
Like bait into it.
Yeah,
It's
like-
right now it's like, oh shit. It's
oh,
like World
shit.
Star.
But, like,
yeah,
yeah, but then, like, the people, they're going to grow up.
100%. Because it's just.
And it's like, oh, this is like, I'm going to cancel you now. And now it's all gone. So
Shows
I
a lot
don't.
about his character, though, if you think about it. Because, like, one, he's Blueface with tattoo on his face. I don't think he's that smart. Two, he's still rich. I'm not going to say he's not rich. But it's like, I mean, principle. Like, I think for me, what I've kind of like, because we haven't even really touched on, like, dating in the summer, and this would be a fire. Well, actually, I still want to talk about the titties. But like,
100%.
nobody's putting their hands in like my mom, my sister, any of my like lady friends, right? You don't need to fight. Y'all can have a strong debate with your hands at your outside, but nobody needs to fight. 'Cause you get to the point of fighting, then y'all gotta get separated. And I ain't watching anybody fight my mom or my sister, bro. Like, I don't care if I date you. Like, that's like automatic.
But
like, you're not.
he
You cannot
knew.
continue to be near
He,
my.
he knew it was gonna be on the internet, so of course he did.
Yeah, but everything's for clout and for the money.
Everything's fine.
When I seen this, and I'm trying to give him the man the benefit of the doubt. The only thing that could possibly rationalize is if your mom is, because he's a millionaire. If your mom is living in your house, stealing money from you and lying to your face, like, if you take the mom out of that, like, that's someone you get lined. Like, and you can't hit a woman, so you get your woman to beat up the person who's stealing from you. Like, if you come in my crib, you're staying in my mansion, and you're lying and you're stealing money and lying in my face, like that's the only thing that could. I mean, obviously, it's still far fetched to even do that, but like,
I'm very glad you said that. Moon landing, Walt. That's gonna be you guys are the Moon Brothers from now on. Both of you.
that's cool.
And I'm just like, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just you believe. There's no situation that I want to beat up, like have someone that's not of my family beat up my mom. Like, I'd rather like my mom and my sister like duke it out. Like, y'all figure this shit out because we're allowed to infight. Exactly. But an outsider fighting, nah. There's no way.
She fought the sister too. So what if? No, she did, bro. She fought. So what if both her like that? I think that would hurt me more than anything if I make it. My peoples are living with me. I'm giving you money anyway. I'm funding your lifestyle, and you go behind my back and steal money from me. I ask you about it. You lie to me. Like, that would tear me apart. Like, yo,
It would tear me apart. It would tear me apart. But I'm not gonna have my shorty fight my mom.
You gonna sick your girlfriend?
Bro.
Like,
I'm gonna just kick my.
Obviously,
I'll kick my mom
Bro,
out.
yes, obviously.
I will kick my mom out,
obviously.
or I'll kick my shorty out. Kick both of these silly
Listen,
asses out
listen.
because they
everybody gets kicked out, but
they fucking out with my peace.
I'm not gonna have you niggas Royal Rumble.
Exactly,
in
bro.
the-
This is my fucking mansion. I'm rich. Like, I did what I had to do. My dumb ass putting my shit on public line.
and
Get your asses out of here.
and-
Y'all figure that shit out or cool down. Like,
Yeah.
take,
even
That's a logical response.
even to that scenario,
Yeah.
someone is stealing. Bruh, it's a lot easier for me to be like, you know what? Just get out and the stealing stops.
yeah.
Like, I don't like, for me to go through the extraterrestrial movements. 'Cause I know you niggas like space. The extraterrestrial movements
Yeah.
to go.
They gotta open their mind a little bit.
No, y'all got anyway. For me to go through the extraterrestrial experience, for that to happen, if that's the case, it doesn't, like, nothing changes. The money's still gone.
Yeah.
Everything's like, and on top of that, I'll probably bet a lot of money and make nobody feel better.
No,
it makes it worse.
That
It
make
makes it way worse.
that
Makes
make
it worse.
nobody feel better at any point in time. It's super easy. He knew it was gonna be on the internet. It's
Yeah.
a headline. Everybody's gonna talk about it. Because in reality, he ain't making no money off the music. Because because we all know
It's
that's
clear.
number one, rappers don't make money off music, and two, and music's not good. So,
Yeah, it's super
so, and that's just that's the sick shit about being in this industry or in the entertainment industry. Like, you get to this point where it's like, I can't make money off my talent because it's minimal.
yeah.
So now,
Yeah.
but now I've already established this lifestyle that not only I expect, the people from the outside expect. I'm
fans.
playing this persona that I'm not.
Yeah.
And now, okay, how do I keep this up? Viral moments, might get a $20,000 YouTube check off for 20 million. I don't know how it's gonna work, but you know what I mean. Like, when you know things, you can tell, right? Blueface, well, he does celebrity boxing now. Like, he does a lot of little shit that's all right, bro. You
need some money.
You need some bread.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need some chicken.
Like, everyone's
wouldn't
saying
be surprised
he's
if
rich.
yeah.
No, he's not. He not comparing to if we're talking about the 250K thing. If we go back to that, if your expenses are that and you only got a couple $1 million, nigga, it's the same thing.
It's the same.
Essentially.
He is living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't be surprised
And his
if he-
paychecks come less. The 250K, you're getting that every week or 2 weeks. That shit is coming every 30 to 60 days.
Yep.
So he is not keeping up with that. I guarantee he's in shit ton amount of debt. And
Yeah, wild debt.
bro, if you look at Blueface does everything but make music.
That's a fact.
He starts a reality show on what is it, Zeus? No offense to Zeus, of course, but he starts a reality show on Zeus.
Hella funny. It's a segue to after we finish
Right?
this. Yeah.
Starts a reality show on Zeus. He's celebrity boxing now.
Yeah.
And it ain't even a good thing with the Ball brothers. So, like, everything he does, you can tell, all right, this nigga needs some money. He needs some money. And yeah, if he's living that lifestyle, making this amount of money, trust me, that nigga is scraping the pot
Going through it.
to get a couple dollars. But
Yeah.
as a society, we are enamored with what it looks like. We are addicted to what it may look like. Bro,
Yeah.
$1 million living that lifestyle is pennies.
No,
It's dog shit. And that's all. Everything he does that's why.
got you.
Everything he does, that's why.
That
These artists don't make money off music.
hip, and this is something that I kind of want to dive into quickly before we get to the skip segment because I know he's ready for dating this summer. But
I thought you were talking about the breast. Oh.
okay, but it's
I'll talk about how she like raised her shirt like she had a Glock.
Oh, you talking about that
yeah,
clip?
yes,
Yo.
and that's your bad.
Because it's like, you know who we're talking about? We're talking about Jocelyn Hernandez. She was doing a performance.
Damn, I'm not gonna be able to put it on YouTube for sure.
Oh,
but,
yeah, man,
but
titties out.
Just,
Unless you could
So
blur
you
them.
like you ever see like those homies that be having like they Glock and they have like they pants be like, yo, Holmes, what is this? She raised her fucking shirt like, yo,
Like, yeah, like-
Holmes, I got a Glock, but like she's wearing like a mini shirt, like those like
Yeah.
crop top shirts.
She was wearing curtains.
She was wearing curtains, and then like open and goes,
Bro.
you know, respectively, she has nice memories. But there's a whole scene was just like, we just showing tits during performance.
She did that shit. She did that shit mid-bar. She's like, I do get that cara. And said some shit wrong. I was like, wow, I did not see that coming.
Nah,
I did
bro.
not see that coming. That shit took me back. I was like, whoa.
I didn't ask for this, but it was cool.
I'm not going to lie, bro. Niggas need to give Jocelyn her credit, bro.
What?
Okay, let's think about this.
Wait, what credit? Go ahead.
Okay. Jocelyn started from being Stevie J's
type shit, yeah.
mistress
Yeah,
to now being like, yo, bro, she has her own show.
yeah, she does.
yeah.
Yeah, Jocelyn's
Oh,
Cabaret,
shit.
where all the girls
Cabaret.
be fighting. It's the same shit Blueface be doing. He just trying to.
It's like
he
Bad
stole
Girls
that from
Club,
her.
but like
That's
like
mad fun.
low budget in a way.
No, hers is the one. He stole that from her. So
Yeah.
Yeah, his is a dating one. Hers is like who's the best. Like you remember like that
Who's the best?
school? Like they had that school or like
Charm
those
school.
like charm
But
school.
it's stripper
like,
school.
Stripper school. Yeah.
That's a great plot.
and this is what
Someone
season
gotta drop that
5.
link.
This is like season 5. So
I need that link.
What
Damn,
are you
nigga,
looking
alright.
at me for?
I was looking at you like that. I was like, why would he have the link?
Well,
I know
what
we
I-
make jokes about the brothel, but why would he have the
Why
link?
would I have the
Cause-
link?
Why would he have the link?
'Cause either brothel. Never mind.
Why would he?
Never mind.
That's
all right, Joe got the link.
just-
Hey, you got
You
this.
see
But-
how strong the Moon Brothers? See, me and John over here with motherfucking hoodie brothers over here.
So
IG hoodie brothers was like,
But
nah.
no, the video it's just funny. I mean,
She had nice. Look, I'm not mad because she had nice memories.
it was just funny how she did. Like
It's
she
just how she did it.
mid-bar.
Bro, she said that
mid-bar,
mid-bar.
like straight. And it's like,
we about to start talking about like summer dating. Imagine the show that you you dated and you guys about to get intimate. She has a nice body and stuff like that, but she always starts so sexy every time. Like she about to take out a. She about to take.
like she about to take off the
Imagine that. But every time you don't think it any other way, not the whole normal sexy way of like I'm about to like every time
with the Glocks.
like yeah, you ready for this big daddy? He's like
yeah, I'm going home.
That's hilarious.
Son, I'm locking myself in the fucking bedroom, bro. I'm
yo,
going,
you might be
going to
scared. She might
sleep.
try to like do some other things to you. You know, like it's like yo, it's a little too masculine for me.
Baby pictures, bro.
Yo, all right, scammer prince. I'm just saying, look.
Oh my god, nah, but the video is fucking comedy, bro. That shit, I'm
Nah.
just like,
And she
what?
just keeps going, and like nobody reacts.
Nobody said anything.
Everybody was just like,
It was
ah.
mad call.
Like
Just
nobody,
went.
like nobody already knew the song. It's like after that, everybody knew the words. I didn't know what was going on.
I mean, when you
it
see,
just magically came.
I'm
to
just saying,
that.
when you see titties, you magically want to do things to see the titties again.
Bro, everybody knew the words to the song. I was like, what is going on? And
That's a
security
bar.
didn't do shit.
It's a bar though. Like when you see, it's like, how do I make the titties peekaboo?
Yo, bro, the security guard was just regular bopping his head like he knew the words. I was like,
Yeah,
all
see,
right,
the
bro.
nigga behind though was just like praying to God, like thank you.
Yeah, like no one in the crowd
Bro,
right
it
there.
was
Everybody just kept going.
It was from left field, bro. Like, no, I'm pretty sure no one expected it.
Yeah, bro. I was like, wow. Shout out to Jocelyn, bro. She killing shit in these
Yeah.
streets.
Doing a thing.
And like when the girls on the show be fighting, like she be fighting them too. So cause she don't play that shit.
That shit
Yeah.
toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's great.
Her and
Toxic
Chance.
entertainment.
Don't come on.
Her
Is
Chance
that
and
too
Vic Mensa.
far to try to sell records? Like that was my take on it.
But the thing
like,
is, like, she did that and the record still don't sell. So how can we say it's too far if nothing happened? Everything stayed the same. She didn't sell a single after that shit.
That's bad.
I told you, everybody went about their day. Everybody was like, oh shit.
Not even like a blimp of like
Yeah.
interaction or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
bro. I've never seen anybody do a publicity stunt and it's just straight line. It was the most straight, like, bro, everybody's like, all right.
I mean, we got it. That whole thing only lasted like 5 to 8 seconds. Like,
Bro, she
it
did.
wasn't like she was trying. She just made it that casual,
That's it.
and that was it.
Yeah, nah, she did that. Everybody's like,
I think the only reason why it's not as worse is because they're nice memories, bro. If they weren't nice memories, people would talk about it.
We have to ban Skip from saying
yeah, I don't know what that means.
I would keep saying memories, bro.
Stop saying that shit, bro. You offended
The
some
funny
black
thing
women.
is, no, it's not because you guys are laughing. It's the actual thing is called. It's what is called on their body. It's memories.
Nigga said it again, bro.
Bro, yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, literally, it can't be too far. Nothing happened.
Yeah,
Records
but
didn't do shit.
We're talking about her now, and we've had 154 episodes and never brought her up one time. And now her titties out.
But we should have.
She pulled a Glock out, and now
But we should have. But this ain't gonna get her a stream. I trust her. Trust me, this ain't gonna get her a stream. Hey, anybody, don't bother. All right,
Oh my god.
don't bother.
yeah, that's just to kind of wrap this segment up. If you haven't seen the XXX Tentacion fucking documentary on
That was really good. That was-
Hulu, please go watch it. It is
Super good.
so good. And what connected back when I was watching that to the topics is that there's scenes in the beginning where he goes on Periscope to fight people, like, and that becomes part of his brand. He even has his homies, I think it's called Members Only, and they purposefully would retweet the bad shit, knowing that that's what's propelling the music forward. Like, it was a strategic play on his part to do the shit, and then he had a team that retweeted, and like, if anyone would come against him, the homies in his group would then create more violence in the chat, knowing that would sell. Like, is that too far? Like, how do you know when to stop that line when the negative shit that you're doing, showing your titties, watching your sister fight your mom on Twitch, like, that shit is selling records. That's just, I can feed my family doing that shit. So how do you know? And odds are, if I didn't do that shit, I wouldn't even be close to where I am. So how do you, like, know when to stop?
I mean, I think you have to evaluate. I mean, for me, I would say you have to evaluate how good you are at what you're doing. I think marketing plays in everything, right? You gotta find a way to sell your shit or differentiate your shit from everything else. I also think XXX Tentacion, as his music, as he's passed, you've seen he's a really great musician. He makes really good music, so he probably didn't have to do those things, but I know he was troubled, right?
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean? So to me, you put that on the team that's choosing that route. Because the product's there. Because I think everything in life is just patience. Everything in life is just patience. I think that if you have a talent and you promote it, and you really promote it, like not pretending to, not saying you're doing it when you're not, like actually like putting your full force effort into it, bro, like you will be recognized. And I think we would never notice him if his music wasn't good anyway. Like, you could do all that, and if the music sucks, his music sucks. There's nothing you can fucking do. Yeah, I mean, even to, like, even referring back to Blueface, because obviously people would say, hey, but what about Blueface? Blueface did have a hit record. Not that it was a great record, but it was a hit record, and he consistently makes that type of music, so that's the type of music he makes. It just has not translated. In terms of XXXTentacion, his music lived and it's grown. I think when you're that type of artist and you choose to do something like that, or your team is pushing you in that direction, it makes you question, how talented am I if I have to do this? I think like a lot of, and that goes with young people, you know, everyone's in a rush. We're all in a rush. Everyone's, I want to get to this point now. We need to do this now to get here. This, and then you start to lose yourself, and then you start to, the people around you that don't believe in that method, they start to look at you different. They have to, so it's a dangerous situation, and it's a dangerous concept. And I know before he passed, it was a lot of, hey, I don't trust the people around me because they're making me be this person. It was a lot of that. And you can see it through his music. So I think it's different strokes for different folks, right? But you got to live your life the way you envision your life. And I really just think it comes down to it that way. If you want to, I can't look back at an artist that has taken the clickbait viral route that stays around. And everyone says this, yo, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna do one thing this way, I'm gonna get the bread, and I'm gonna just be smart with it. Okay, that sounds great until you want to live the lifestyle that you did all this clickbait shit for, and then you're like, oh shit, I can't recreate it, so now I'm broke again. And you're just in a cycle of trying to find awful shit to do to make people pay attention to you.
Stay relevant, yeah.
And like I can't find someone that took that route that's still here.
Okay.
Like, and I think everyone is short money. That's just the way the world works. It's quick money, short money. It's not. But that lifestyle's just not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? When we had an argument, a couple, I don't know how many episodes it was ago. Who's the bigger draw, Fabulous or Little Pump? And
Isn't it Lil Pump right now?
no, I think Little Pump didn't they just say he was bankrupt or some shit like that?
I mean, I think Fabulous has a better catalog.
No, but I'm saying like Lil Pump may get one show in like Nebraska, like for white kids that have no idea what's going on, but Fab will get 6 in Miami, New York, DC because of his longevity.
Yeah.
He may get 10 6 times, and you may get 20 once.
Yeah.
Because that's just that's how that system works. And I think when people are chasing that, they lose themselves. They are just they're so addicted to what they think their life could be if they get on so quickly that they don't actually think the reality of what it is. And it's people that have not been around a lot of people with real money. Like that's like the reality of $1 million. That's not like real money. And I think people get caught up in that, and then they start to lose themselves, and then that's when the right people start to be like, I don't want to be around you because I know you're losing yourself. So let me distance myself from you. Everybody protecting themselves. I think X, through the latter part of his life, he talked about, I need to protect myself from people that just think that this is the only person I can be to make money. Because everything's controlled by money. Everyone's blinded by this green piece of paper. When in reality, bro, if you bust your ass and do something you love, you'll probably make a good amount of money. In reality,
In the long term.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how long people want to stay alive. So if you just want to make money short and die, I mean, that's your business.
I think just following
That's your business.
what John said, I think it does come into play. I think when it comes to you as a person, it's your character.
Yeah.
I think it's your character, your ethics, and your morality. Because
That's exactly.
I think we all have choices. If I wanted to get rich quick or I want to do things, I could.
it comes down to you.
I don't really
course.
want to.
Any
And I feel like,
tomorrow.
and you have to make that decision of like, how does it look, but how does it draw back? Because it's like, I'm trying to think. I don't have an analogy right now, so I'm just gonna keep going. But it's like anytime you try to make a shortcut through something, and it's not like a racing game where it's like, oh, this is an actual shortcut that makes sense. Or it's like it's gonna blow back because what it took for you to like skip ahead like by a couple of years, even though you've gotten to the destination fast enough, when you weren't ready for the destination, 2, you're not understanding the consequences of being there, and 3, you're probably setting yourself up for failure because whatever your formula wasn't it was a working formula, but it wasn't a long-lasting formula. And I think when it comes to that, it kind of transitions to everyone. Like, what do you look at when it comes to yourself? Do you have to connect your worth to your job, to your thing? Because I think for us, even when talking about the creative depression from before, is like, I'm still a comedian. I'm still a personality. I still do my thing. So I'm not, just because I'm not doing comedy right now, I'm going to keep doing it. I don't need to be like, well, and I'm not going to be lying and say I'm not jealous of some of my peers that have made it further than me. But that's a human emotion. It's different if I'm jealous and then I start trying to be a troll comedian where I'm just taking shots at people and now people see me as a hater, and people love hate because it's like the audacity of everyone in a part of them loves being a hater. They love being a heel. They love being a villain because they love that bravado of like, you're a dickhead and people can't do anything about it, which in actuality is not true. And that's the problem. People haven't clapped you the fuck out your head, and that's the thing. So even with all these things, XXX, he's not here. Maybe if he went a different direction with his music, still being good at his music, he probably would still be alive. When it comes to other people, if they actually knew who they were as an artist and like how did they make it, would they still be around? Would they be more consistent? Or maybe it just have to pivot into other things like how, whatchamacallit, what's that dude? turned into a nice hit maker. Hitmaker was
Oh, yeah.
before Young Berg.
Young
Like,
Berg. He went from
Berg
Young Berg.
changing into
Changing-
Hitmaker. Like sometimes you have to. It's just teaching you
And now
maybe
he's
this is not
probably
for you.
3 times as rich as he ever would have been
Yeah.
by just being a normal, good producer.
Yeah.
Like, he literally took the troll route. He went trolling.
Yeah.
Cool. He got hurt, beat up all over the internet. And now he just, I'm going to stop and just make hits and good music. And he's probably one of the richest producers in the world.
Yeah.
It's like people just have this notion that there's no way we can make it regular. There's no way we can make it by doing the right thing because the world sucks. But in actuality, if you are, different people are the ones that are the good people. Like, people don't get that. Like, the whole world sucks. So you're being different if you're just like a solid person. And like, people just refuse to like accept that notion. And like, we've all done terrible things. I know, I have. Lord have mercy. We've all done terrible things in a general sense to get what we need to get to. But in the reality of life, you got to look at yourself one day and be like, bro, what am I willing to do to get here? How far am I willing to go? What buttons am I willing to push and who I'm willing to lose? And I was having this conversation recently with a family member of mine. He was like, once I get older, bro, like, you have to start evaluating people's value in your life. Everyone, even if, like, everyone should have a reason they're in your life. Even if he's the guy that's fucking plugging the charges into your wall. He needs to be some type of value. If there's no value emotionally, if there's no value, if he ain't helping you get here, like, if they have no value, especially if they have negative value, bro, you're getting too old to, like, let longevity be the value. Oh, you just been around man long, so nah, boss, we getting way too old for that. We're at a point where we're going to start having children. We're going to start making life changes, having big purchases. If this person does not serve a value in your life, they have to go. And that's as we get older, bro, we got to start. And I think if people did that a lot younger, things would be different. And I know it's hard, but at the end of the day, bro, like, for you to get where you need to get to, bro, everyone should have some sort of value. Hey, you're there for me emotionally. I need you for that. You're the friend that may have money. I need you for that. You're the friend that... So everyone has a role they need to play. If you're finding people, hey, I don't really know why you're here or why I'm dealing with you, they gotta, all right, bro, you gotta start reevaluating that. And I think a lot of artists go through that. And
Seeing their circles and just
yeah, it's like, hey, like, why are you actually here?
Yep.
Because like, I've known you for a long time. I don't really have time for that. Like, you're just a bill now. I don't really like get the point.
Yeah.
Like, I got a therapist. What are you doing here? So that's what that documentary makes me think of. Just like, as we get older, understanding people's value in your life. And I know its value just seems like a harsh term, but like,
it's the truth.
it's just what it is. Especially as you get more money and things come into your life, you're like, okay, why am I dealing with this person? Like, okay, they help me here, they help me there, they're a comfort for me. Okay, cool, that's fine. Once they do none of those things, okay, what are we doing here?
Exactly.
What's the point here?
That's the whole purpose of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what that documentary made me think of as I watched it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, nah, if you haven't, definitely check that shit out. I was edited or shot by Fader TV, which is cool. And it just kind of walks you through a very impactful, talented person's lives and just showed and just how important perception is. Like, what I took away from that is that, like, one, be very mindful of how you interact, because once people formulate their perception of you, it is damn near impossible. It doesn't matter how much you change, the way someone sees you, more times than not will stay the way that the person sees you from their first few interactions. So he was saying that, yo, this is the perception of me, and I'm trying to move past this, but every corner I go to, y'all keep bringing up a past version of myself, which makes it near impossible. Society, you can't grow if the people around you choose to, and I guess not choose, but have a perception of you that they're unwilling to change. So, like, that was what stood out to me, and just also, like, you have to be mindful of the energy that goes into the universe. Like, there's no escaping that. There's no way around that. So just, I mean, and that ties back to the whole morale thing. But yeah, now check that out. And now we in life cycle questions.
Wait, I think this is a good segue into that life cycle question of perspective on dating in the summer. So I do feel like we have to be intentional with people's place in our life. I think it's like the whole ranking system, like what y'all was saying with value.
Yeah.
And sometimes people just gotta be repositioned to something else that makes sense. Now, even like using that as a segue into perspective on dating in the summer, I think a lot of times in the summer, especially as a single person, I think you always look at it as like it's fun. And I think the last time I was here, many moons ago, talking about dating apps, and I'm not on any of those. After a while, it's just you think having a lot of options is cool, but it's actually not, because it's overwhelming and it creates a bad mindset for dating. It's like I would call it like the slot machine effect.
Okay.
You're always thinking like that joke or thing is say, you know, it doesn't matter if you miss this girl. It's kind of like a bus. Buses come every 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Cool, true. Doesn't mean every fucking bus is a good bus. Doesn't mean that bus is going to get you safely. Like, when we're looking at values, like, a lot of times we're looking at it for fun. And I think I'm at the age of, like, looking at it like, does this person, not even, obviously, I'm physically attracted to them, but it's like, does this person, I have a good conversation with them? Do I look at them and be like, all right, our values are similar. Like, what do we want it to be? What does that future look like? If you want kids, like, how is your relationship with your parents? How is your relationship with money? How is your relationship with your ambition? Like, I think when it comes to dating, this is not to be on some preachy. Like, I want people to be like, hey, intentionally do this. But it's like, hey, if you're just having fun, just be honest. I'm just having fun. If you want to find someone that could be your partner and just, like, live it up and be in, like, thotty summer to thotty vacation, stuff like that, be honest. And, like, also, it doesn't matter with, like, trying to impress social media has always been the detriment to a lot of people's stuff. Like, it doesn't matter what other people think of your relationship, because most important thing you're supposed to think about is everyone's relationship, or like how they want to be in the relationship, is different. There's 4 men in here. How we want to be in our respective relationship and what that looks like is different. Yeah. I'm not trying to press y'all, but as long as y'all are happy in your situation and me too, that's the most important thing. I'm not dating y'all, girl. As long as you happy and y'all not trying to like kill each other every night, that's cool, right? And I think that's what we got to do. Like, this is supposed to be hopefully a great summer for either with your relationship, with your friends, with yourself figuring it out, or just dating. But just have fun, because I don't think people understand what dating is. Dating is you are going on activities, realizing if I like this person. Not this exclusive talking phase. This is dating. Then it's like we are in a relationship. Then we're in a relationship, we are in an engagement. After engagement, it's a marriage. Those are 4 things. That is it. Everything else is making it more complicated than it needs to be. Stop making it complicated. You're dating other people. I'm dating other people. I got to the point of like, I don't like these people. I only like you. You only like me. Cool. We put the franchise tag on it. Then we see how it works. Every other stage that you're adding to it makes it not fun. Staying stage, this stage, walking dates. Like, just have fun doing things with someone else. It doesn't matter what it is. Y'all just trying to make it hard. Have motherfucking fun safely. That's all I'm trying to say, bro.
I feel you. Have you always had that intentionalness with your dating?
No.
You say yeah?
No.
No, yeah. And
I had to learn that.
I feel you. And what, because I recently realized I had that shift. I didn't even realize, like, it wasn't a conscious decision. I just kind of realized when I'm much more selective with the women. But, like, what do you think caused that shift in you?
Good question.
That was a good question. I think for me, it's just like, I don't want to like throw everything to this therapy, but just self-awareness. Like, I'm going to be 32 in several days. It's probably 20 plus days when we drop this, right? And then when you're thinking, it's like,
It gets tiring.
it's not even just this time. Like, yo, I'm looking at 40. Like, even though I'm not even looking at 30, I'm looking at 40. Like, yo, what am I doing?
Gotcha.
There's a lot of people that's still having fun at 40, 50, 60, but it's like, what am I trying to build? And I think it's like when I'm having these conversations in therapy, and I think my level of vulnerability, even as I think it's like my 4th or 5th time here, like I'm super calm, super comfortable, bro. Like, it's just like understanding, like, yo, what am I looking for, and what is the type of person I would like to be my partner? Like, I want to be in spaces where that's just the level of confidence I have. Like, I don't care what type of background she is. Like, I've seen certain women that, you know, in like the past couple of months that I'm interested in, and I'm seeing them with what happens when they have attention. Other people might be jealous of like, oh, she's getting a lot of attention from men, but she looks good. Of course, I'm here because she looks good, and I want to support her, right? And it's like being comfortable with that. On the flip side, I need that same energy. Like, I'm going to be in spots where a lot of people know who I am, but just because they know me, they don't have the same access to me that you have. And I think it's like understanding with this point of like, I've dated so many girls that were either super anxious, wanting my time all the time, and it's like you want to get to that middle ground of like, dating a lot is actually expensive and not fun. Like, if you're doing it right where you're like, not doing like Netflix and chill like you're in high school, which is easy. Which is like you just have people coming in, you watch something, you play video games, you eat a little bit,
Yeah.
but not like an experience. So we went here, we're eating, we're like really eating. It's like I don't really want to spend money on numerous girls. I just want to spend it. I mean, aside from my friends, like
Yeah.
we go out, we have a good time, but it's like girls like you my dog. Sometimes we piss each other off, but you my dog. And I think that's like, I'm at that point where it's not that I'm just ready. It's just like you get in that mindset of like chasing don't make sense. Like I'll acknowledge a woman's attractive, but just because she's attractive doesn't mean she's good for you. You know, this is feeling like way more fucking serious and theoretical than normally we do in debauchery. But it's like I think it's like a serious conversation with like I was talking to the bros that are in like they early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s. If you in certain phase of your life, have as much fun as you want. I want you to realize what do you like, not even just who attracted to. Titties, ass, outfits, whatever they post on the game. Like, who do you like? Like, what do you like about this person? Because if you only like this person and then you have sex with them and you kick them out, that's the issue. Like, there's certain things that we don't have those serious conversations with. So, like, damn, you don't really like this person. You just like the conquest. And that is okay. But you got to be honest with yourself because the girl that you really like, it's not a conquest. It's an everlasting journey of like, damn, I'm trying to figure her out. I'm trying to do this. Or she likes these kind of flowers. So I want to do this. So it's like a game with yourself. Like, how do I understand this person and make them feel appreciated? And hopefully, on the flip side, you get someone that reciprocates it with you. And it's the ego thing. It was like, I want to take care of everything. I want some goodies too. You don't have to be like lavish, but like make you. Like, that's what the relationship's supposed to be. Like, with your friends, you never think of, hey, I buy one of y'all a drink.
Exactly.
And it's like, you should buy me a drink. It's like, yo, in the future, you got me.
Yeah.
Relationships should be fun. And not
Absolutely.
always fun, but those type of things. So we got to be like, have fun with who we pick. But actually be like, yo, if you have a good one, it's like someone that makes sense, like, don't fuck it up.
At all.
Like,
Because
actually,
then you
like,
just fuck yourself
like
over.
don't fuck it up. Because you don't get a lot of good ones like they said in that movie. You only get like 3 or 4 good ones. After that, you fucked yourself. So
I see. So it was more of an internal shift opposed to you coming across a woman who like who you saw was or who you felt was special enough to take to make the shift. It was more of like a internal decision. You feel?
I think when you get external shifts, it's not long-lasting shifts. Because you're doing it for someone else, and that feeling's temporary. And if it's not temporary, it's obsessive, which is that's the opposite of temporary. That's just it goes in line of like you're moving in a way that's so kind of like chaotic because it's not controlled. Like there's a calmness in how I said that, right? Because it's like within myself, like me realizing the shit that I need. Like when I'm seeing some of my male friends in like really healthy relationships, I pick their brain, right?
Yeah.
I want to see that. I like seeing that.
what-
I like seeing that because there's a difference between like that or like how I'm typically used to women talk about relationship. Women look at relationship or feminine presenting people, got to be smart with it. Like to them, it's like a lifetime achievement that you remember in PlayStation or Xbox. Like they need that to validate themselves. But because they crave it so much, they get into bad situations because this is what they crave so much. And I'm not saying that you deserve it, but you're willing to settle for things when you don't go for it all. You don't get to pick the people. You are on the receiving end. You don't shoot no shots. You don't like doing that stuff. You literally want to be catered to in that part of your life. But you ball out and do everything else and other things. You go to college. You get the big jobs. You get the car. You get all these things. But that one point in life you don't want to choose because you're scared of being rejected. Rejection is the best thing I've learned also because of like my job. Like I get rejected so many times when it comes to calls and stuff like that. You understand that it's okay. Like rejection is not something to be scared of. Like it hurts.
You should open
But
it
once
and
you
walk
get
on,
used
too.
to it, it's like, all right, and that's what I learned since like the last time I've been here, like when I got out of a relationship, like this whole like, almost year and a half, like I started shooting shots at all types of women. Like I'm talking like the girls that I didn't think I can get in, obviously got to take them out. But then I started to learn, do I really want to take these girls out? They're good, but maybe I can't afford that. Maybe I can't afford the life that they want. That's okay. I'm not gonna try to like finesse them to want to be with me. It's like
fuck
you
up your
learn
own
so much
self.
about yourself with going out for everything. Like you shoot for the moon and the stars because then it's like you're just so comfortable. Then by the time I always think in my deathbed, I have no regrets because I went for everything. I tried all the jobs, I got all the things I want, and I want to keep living that life of. I don't want to go to like that. Damn, I should have did this because some people, some men and women, is like, damn, I should have talked to this person. I'm gonna talk. If they don't like me, at least I have an answer because you've missed out on those opportunities of connection, and I think that's important.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's super insightful. I think being insightful, being just conscious and mindful of why you're choosing the person you choose is like super important. You feel me? Like,
Bro, I don't think
it's simple. It's simple, but it's very important. But I think from what I see in this day and age, and just generational, we just complicate it so fucking much.
a little bit,
And
but
I think we're also stuck in a never-ending cycle of fear of missing out.
Of fear, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I never got with this girl. Oh, I wonder what she's like. Did you get with her? It's
exactly.
like, oh, this was a waste of my time, and I just risked everything I have and care about for 20 minutes of this girl. I was like, oh, okay.
And that's why I think it's important. Like we always
I
talk
fucking
about,
hate her now.
Yeah, like whole phase and stuff like that. Like it's not even whole phase. It's self-exploration of like interaction with other people.
Yeah, I do think you need to explore.
Everyone needs to explore.
You have to.
But you also have to know when that's done. Like you can't. Yeah, you have to know when it's like, okay, am I just forcing this? Like, it's okay to explore and date, and that I don't think that has any age limit or range. But you also have to know when you're just forcing it. When I'm just doing too much just cause.
Yeah, and I, even as insightful as I am right now, it's like even with some dating, like sometimes I've dated some women in like the last 6 to 9 months where I looked at it as like on paper it was like, nah, this is cool or like this, and then it's like, but in your gut it's like, but do I really like her? And like the most important thing, like it's a voice that we don't always listen to ourselves. Like sometimes when you like look at it, like I'm talking to this girl, like you see her at the bar, she's bad. We've been at some of the like the imaginary player parties, or, like other parties in general. You see some girls like I want to talk to her, but the why? Because of course she's attractive. Then you get to know her. It's like, all right, we have cool conversations, but then it's just like, again, why? We don't always want to answer the why. And that's the thing. If you don't answer the why now, you're going to deal with it later. And I think that's what it is when it comes to like, all right, cool. Y'all like her. Like, that's the most important thing. I forgot what it feels like to like someone. Because I know what it's like to like care for my bros, how to care for my sis, how to care for like friends and family. Like that's genuine. It's like that's a childlike feeling, right? Like us coming on time, like you tell me to come on time, like that's just like, all right, these are my dogs, I'm gonna be here. It's very childlike with that friendship. You don't think about it, but it's like it's cool. When it comes to your female friends or your sis, it's like, damn, it's the same thing, cool. But when it comes to relationship, we're so guarded because do you know how innocent it was when you remember that first person you liked and you had butterflies and you got nervous and you like this? It's been a while since you felt that because we're so much older that we're so not used to being vulnerable, and that's a scary thing. But like I can tell you right now, like, damn, I like this girl. Like, well, how is she doing? How's her day? That sounds like mad innocent. It's like girls are gonna be like, oh, but like we're not always connecting that way because for us to be successful, we're not allowed to be stuck in vulnerability. We have to progress. But like, damn, I'm actually feeling these feelings. I'm actually being present with that instead of just being, all right, that doesn't matter right now. I'll deal with it later. We're like men are like always the I'll deal with it later type of dudes. But it's like when it comes to like that type of bond, I gotta deal with it now. Is there an issue? Yeah, we gotta talk about it now. And if you're not ready to talk about it, let me know when you're ready to talk about it. When you're ready, I'm not gonna force it. Let's make this work. I don't want to lose you. That's a different energy than I was like a year, 2, 3, 4 years ago. It's like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but therapy told me.
Oh shit, we're almost at year 3 of therapy. So you.
No, I mean I've been in therapy damn near a decade.
Yeah, well so, you're a fucking OG.
Listen, man, I'm blessed to say that I've done this for years because my self-awareness, I think I caught it at a not necessarily a young age, but also that's something that I spoke about recently that can cause like serious detachment when other people don't realize what's going on. Like if other people don't realize what's going on, I immediately start to get detached. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to spend time with you. I don't want to be around you because like. Now it's like you're not even thinking about you're not even thinking about me. You're doing whatever you're doing. It's clearly bothering me. It's clearly bothersome. I just get detached.
So I feel like we're about to we went from like debauchery and we had like serious man talk. So when you mean like in its levels, right? So when you saying like, are you talking like all types, like romantic, family, and like friends?
No,
because like sometimes that it comes out differently where you have to have different conversations when you're ready to.
So I mean. Romantically in a relationship, like I think we have really good communication. But if something happens like more than once, I immediately get detached. I'm like, I already told you this. I don't want I've already told you this, and I've expressed it as clearly as I can. If you do it again, you know what you're doing. You're choosing this act, and I'm gonna attach myself. I'm at the point I don't argue no more. Not finna argue with you. I'm not finna get mad. Not finna get loud because I don't have time, and my energy is mad important to me. My energy and my time is mad important to me now. So like even when not to go back, but to talk about to like dating, who has time for 3 months of nonsense, and then I don't even like this person. We're too old for that. I think we're getting old enough.
Nah, I feel you.
So like I think that even in my relationship, this doesn't really happen often, but I've done a better job of communicating. But if something happens more than once, I'm like, yo, I told you this. You ignore it, and that's every relationship I have in my entire life.
Oh, like past ones, because clearly right now.
No, I mean whether it be friendship, whether it be parental. If I told you I do not like this, and you still do it, or you ignore that I'm saying it, I immediately get detached.
No,
but you have to know that about yourself. Like you have to know. Okay, maybe this is too fast, but like how I am now because energy so important. I'd be like, bro, like if I told you this and you do it 2-3 times, just leave me alone, because I'm not finna tell you again.
Yeah.
Because like then it becomes like a sign of disrespect. I'm like, all right, I don't niggas know I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't do disrespect. I come from a certain cloth. I don't do that. So all right, cool. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna deal with you. You do what you gotta do. I don't. And you know, in my mind too, I was like, I don't need nobody. I'm cool. Like my relationship, I'm learning because my relationship is so important to me that I can't, because I would always say without her, throughout this last year and a half, I would never been able to accomplish things I've accomplished. But in terms, I mean, listen, it is what. But in terms of like, especially friendships, bro. If I tell you once or two times and you're not here, all right, because I don't need nobody. I'm cool.
But we have to understand with that, and people might think that as harsh or something like that. I'm gonna segue back. I like to call it out so you guys know where I'm going with it. Women on social media always call men easy. Why is that?
Yes.
So I'm building context to what John was saying.
Because of men.
Like, but not even just that. It's just it's John already has a value of himself, and he's not budging from that value. And a lot of times
100%.
people want you to change your value to make them feel comfortable. But I'm not here to make you comfortable. I'm here to force you to grow. So it's either you grow or I'm going to leave you.
100%.
And that's the thing, right? A lot of people don't like being left, but it's like, I didn't want to leave you. That's the bar.
I gave you the option.
Yeah, like I gave you the option, you didn't want to do it, and you forced it, right? Yeah. So even with dating, it's like once you understand what your value is and it doesn't match with them, it's like I didn't know how to like not decide I don't want to talk to these people anymore, and like not like ghost them. Usually I would just ghost, but it's like, all right, we're just not in alignment, or we don't like each other that much, or maybe you like me more, or maybe I just don't see where this is going in a more mature way. Not on some like fuck you. It's like, yo, we're just not in alignment because I'm seeing things that I don't like that I can't see myself working with.
Yeah.
Like for some other things, like, all right, too. I'm a busy person. I may like women that are busy. They're doing their thing. Cool. So I don't expect you to hit me up all the time. You may hit me up the next day. I understand that. I may talk about it like, yo, I miss talking to you. Like, that's vulnerability. You see that? I miss talking to you. Like, hey, can we just talk a little bit more? If you can't, let's figure it out. Yeah. But like, that requires you to be vulnerable first and be like, all right, cool. Instead of being like, nah, fuck it. And I think we can't get to the point of like, nah, fuck it, because that builds resentment, that builds contention, and we don't want to grow like that. But also, you should never feel like you have to fight in the ED cyber bonds. You can have discussions, because that's how you know they matter. We can have discussions. But if we're not having real conversations, you're just having a stagnant type of bond. And that's not real growth. Like,
it's not really
we got to talk.
Yeah,
and I think that's it. Because if someone's like blatantly disrespecting you, or they're not listening, or they're just presenting something that's not good for you, you got to do what's best for you. And I'm never going to penalize anybody that's doing what's best for them, because that's what we need to do to grow.
It's just you looking out for your best self.
That's it, bro.
Goes back to value. It all goes back to value. It all goes back to value, who you value, why you value them,
Stop being
what
whores,
place
bro.
you have.
Like, if you want to be a whore, don't be easy, because that's what people don't respect you. Like,
No, but it's okay to be a whore, but know
No, but
that
you know
that's
what I mean?
what
Like,
know
don't
that
be
that's
like-
what I'm
like-
doing.
But don't be easy.
No,
don't be like one where
No.
like they just treat you like trash.
But understand, like,
Yeah.
know that that's why you're doing it. Hey, I'm in a space where I just want to have sex a lot. So, hey, I know, let's say you have every man. Hey, I'm just not in a space where I want to be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and what we do as men, we automatically assume that women always want to be in a relationship. But you will find plenty of women that you'll be like, hey, I really don't want to be in a relationship. If you just want to spend this time with me, cool, and that's it. Yeah. A lot of women be,
And they're open with it. And
hey, I'm attracted. If I'm attracted, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, like I think, us men, like, because we, I don't know, maybe it's a self-deprecation thing, but like you think a woman's gonna be like, nah. Well, it's plain women that be like, oh, well,
Okay.
I'm in that same space, and I don't really have time for a relationship, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a.
Just the
I always say,
communication. Yeah,
bro,
honestly,
I always
yeah.
say the player shit is when everybody knows what's going on. That's player shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's player shit. If everybody knows what's going on, we cool. If she clearly knows, that's not my nigga. I just, I fuck him. And you can say the same exact thing. That's player shit. That's player shit. And then she can see you next week. So, like, and that, like, oh, it's all good. Like, we just did what we did.
Yeah.
Like, that's player shit. Everybody knowing what's going on makes everyone's life easier. And a girl that's going to be like, oh, I'm not into that. Okay, bro. It was going to get messy anyway. Like, you dodged a bullet.
Feel you.
You literally dodged a bullet. Like, you dodged the messy shit. Dodge a bullet, bro. Like,
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like, just be like, hey, this is what I want right now. Or like, even sometimes shit happens, even after it happens. Hey, just want to let you know, I'm not looking for like, make it mad clear, and then don't act like you know what I'm saying. It ain't like that difficult. Nah,
Yeah.
it's not that difficult. I mean, that's making
Yeah,
it
that's-
small
that's-
size, but it's like,
Yeah,
yo,
but it's the
bro.
fault of some people because they don't like claim it. They don't announce it.
Yeah, bro, just no, you gotta announce. You be like, hey, like, this is who I am. This is what it is.
Yeah.
And if you got it like that, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
If you ain't that guy, also sometimes you gotta know if you're not that guy. Like,
I have one thing. I don't know if you have anything to say. I'll do it real quick. I think
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
most important thing to understand, because I know I was like hosting a team for like Kwanzaa Crawl, which in the summertime was fire. All the dresses on the women. But then it's kind of like, what is the line you won't cross? Like, what is it going to take? Like, obviously, we're always going to be having like a ravenous or greed. Everyone's like that because of capitalism and consumerism, right? But I've always learned when it came to me, like, there's always a line that I won't cross, right? There's a lot of attractive women that if you have a bad personality, you have bad vibes, you just
Yeah.
treat people different. Like, you can be attractive as hell, but it's like, nah, I don't really like this. Like, I always
Yeah.
have like a line I won't cross, because if you don't have a line you won't cross, eventually you're going to meet in a situation that you can't come back from.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's the most important thing when it comes to just having fun with dating. Like, you don't need to be sneaking around. Just be honest. Like, look, this is what I'm doing. And the more transparent, nobody can say you didn't tell them anything. Because I think that's what people hate, no matter what your gender is. It's like nobody wants to feel like they got swindled. I don't want to make you feel like you got swindled. And like, be real. Like, look, this is what I'm doing right now. And I feel like that honesty, nobody can tell you nothing about yourself. And I love that, because that's real growth. Like,
Yo,
you're
100%.
owning
No,
your
yeah, I
identity
definitely see
so
that, yeah.
much more than just feeling like I got to, like, snake my way into things. It's like, nah, it's like, either you fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me,
Yeah.
that's reclaiming our value, reclaiming who we are, and reclaiming our, like, agency as men. I think that's it.
Over the years, I've seen that shit.
Wow.
Growth in myself.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, not snake my way, but it's just like try to finesse. And it's just like,
Yeah,
now, older,
it's a waste of
28,
time, bro. Think about
yeah,
it. It's a waste of
100%.
time. Like, if that girl really wanted you,
you would,
she's
it-
gonna get
bro,
you.
It is
and
what
like,
it is, bro.
and it's like, if we have to ever feel like I have to convince someone, that's my thing. Is like, if I had to convince someone to be friends with me or
Then it's
anything like
not
that,
really worth
it's
it,
not
yeah.
gonna work, right?
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
I'm-
wanted to throw it back to Will, because I feel like
no, go ahead.
Oh no, that just ties back into being intentional and like I don't think I've ever considered the woman that I'm interested in, like her relationship with other people outside of me. Like, of recently, or most times, I just go off how she makes me feel. You feel me? Like, if shit feels special, then I'm going to rock with it. And, like, let's say she has a horrible relationship with her friends and family. Like, that wouldn't deter me from being with her because she makes me feel a certain way. And I think
Yeah.
from this conversation and from talking and listening to your perspectives, like, there are so many factors that should go into who you choose to be with, opposed to just how they make you feel. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's important, and I ain't trying to be like a therapist mode, but that to me, and this is not coming at you, but it's like understanding
no.
like how relationships can be like addictions. It can be like drugs, right? So and so I pay attention. I always say, ain't no fun
it
when the
makes you
rabbit
feel
got the
good.
gun, because at some point she's not gonna make you feel good no more. You're gonna be on the other side, and I love that phrase. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got a gun, because they gonna shoot you, bro. Like, if they treat everyone else bad and you're like the special one, you feel special because
For
I'm
now.
special for now.
Yeah.
And I think one of the
It's your
best
time- it's just your
compliments.
time in line.
Yeah, I think one of the best compliments I think is I've heard about John and myself, where it's like, and to me, it's like not even just a reputation, but how like whoever your partner is treats people, because that makes you feel good. It's like, damn, I really like how Walt and John make these people feel. Like when it comes to their significant others or the girls around them, they make them feel safe. They take care of their friends and stuff like that. That's dope. Now imagine when it comes to a girl, like you're dealing with someone, she's always cursing people out, she's always fighting and stuff like that. She makes you feel special, but it's like, I can't bring you nowhere. It's like you want someone that's pleasant. And for me, I've always wanted people that were pleasant, because when you hear Skip, it's like, damn, Skip. Imagine I'm like this fucking saintly motherfucker, and I have like this demonic woman that wants to burn everything to the ground. It's like, clearly I'm only there for like a particular
Yeah,
reason,
exactly.
but that's not a good reason, because then I can't bring out the homies. Like, all right, fucking stole Walter's drink again. I gotta pay him back for his fucking
Yeah.
drink. And it's like, well, fuck, why is she stealing the drinks? I could have got your drink.
Yo.
I wanted to steal Walt's drink. What the fuck he do to you? I don't know.
Imagine being who you are as a man, like of high value. You got money, you're educated, and then like you're letting this woman disrespect you and be awful to you just to hit for 20 minutes for 3 months at a time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's wild.
Like,
It's
what?
just not.
you're not
it
finna
doesn't-
like.
Yeah.
I'm me. Hold up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just to me, it's the concept. It's like you gotta
I
go
mean,
through.
to
You gotta
some-
go through
but to
all
some,
this.
it's just
You gotta
same,
go through
though.
all this for some sex.
It's not worth it, bro. I mean, it's
for
worth it to
some
whoever it
sex?
is, but it's
Yeah.
long run. You gotta love yourself better, King.
Oh, you gotta get more player. Nigga. You niggas ain't got it.
That's a fact.
You niggas gotta get a little bit more player. That's it. That's y'all business.
Yeah, we got real. What's the time on that? We really got deep with that one. That's
we still got plenty of time.
yeah. You want to talk about music?
I don't think we and nothing
I think
came
we
out.
talked about it.
Music was
Nothing came out.
What about? I didn't listen to the Mano.
I only put that because I actually like it.
I heard so many good
I really
things.
like it.
And I'm
The
adding
Mano
that to my
album?
queue.
The Mano Jim Jones
Jim
album.
Jones?
Mano and Jim Jones.
They live in New York. You need to relax.
Wait, you didn't
I
like
just,
it?
Yeah, because
I didn't hear it yet. I
gotta
just-
listen to
they
it.
touch Freddie Gibbs. Don't do that.
They did. It just when I saw those names, it did not make me want to click on it.
I look at the video and I'm just like, damn, bro. Like they really went. They ran
Like,
down.
listen.
They really ran down on him.
All
Bro.
right, like, come on now. You seen Fred get eye. And he should have never. I'm sorry. He should have never posted the rabbit. They still beat you. They let you have the chain. They could have took it if they wanted to. Frederick.
That's
They could have taken it.
Listen,
They could. They easily. They let you rock. They were being nice.
I do like surprise collabs like this because even though I don't even want to say this collab because we're not gonna get it, but like
Well, still
Cole
gonna get it.
and Kendrick, we're never gonna get it. But I like to see old nigga cat collaboration that I would have never thought because like I think someone wrote this as a tweet that Jim Jones has a career that we always thought Joel Santana was gonna have.
Agreed.
And when I look at it, Jim Jones, his early couple of albums still kind of shaky.
Yeah.
But his last 2-3 albums, I would bump the shit out of that.
4 or 5
They
maybe.
aged, yeah. He
4 or
Probably
5.
honestly, like his longevity is amazing, and Mano,
Oh, yeah.
he has a hype energy, you know.
No, 100%.
Sometimes he's a little weird with the whole slave play thing. I ain't doing no slave play, bro. I'm not letting that ride. When I heard that, I was like, there's nothing in me that wants to slave play. I'll do some kinky shit. I'll do some kinky shit with a black woman, or like Hispanic because your proximity. But like slave play with a white woman. White woman, where's my? I hope we had a meme. Someone take a picture, like a meme with me with fucking Dr. Umar. Be like with the hat, be like, like what? White woman is what we. Nah, bro. Bars are bars though. But
No, I think the album is actually really good.
No, yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot. The slide record with Fabio was a single. It's amazing.
Great.
that's hard.
But their interview with Gillian Wallow on $1 Million Worth of Game. If y'all have a chance, go look at that. They give you a lot of good gems. They just talk about their upbringing in the industry. So, and like I said, Jim has been probably one of the most consistent rappers in the
working.
last 10. Like he puts out great project after
Straight
great
always.
project.
he's
And
working.
it fits his era too. It's not like he tried to.
Yeah,
do
he
something
doesn't
else.
try to, like-
Add- He'll add some of the new like other young people, but it fits the sound that he's trying to do.
Yeah.
I think that's all the music that came out. I'm
Because
pretty
I can't
sure.
think of anything else that dropped.
A lot
single
came
wise.
out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to quickly talk about the Kendrick thing because
Oh,
I know
go ahead.
y'all were talking about it and just sitting with the album. I think we touched on it a little bit, and I ain't gonna like have like a long monologue like we did with dating because that was powerful.
Don't
to
worry,
me.
we have time.
Dating that was good. I think when I think of Kendrick, honestly, and like we kind of alluded to earlier with the whole like movies and stuff, and I know John was saying he may not come back. I think even though Kendrick has been gone for like 5 years or like that long amount of time,
Yeah.
I just think he lives life in a different scope of like Jermaine and Drake. Like
It's
Drake is
different
like
for him.
Drake is like
I'm not gonna take away from that. It's definitely different.
Yeah,
for him
he's-
because
he's a hot
one,
boy.
he's a father. Also, Jermaine is a father,
father.
too.
Well, they all fathers, but he's a different kind of father.
He's a
I think he's
different
like
kind
the
of father.
most. I don't want to say the most present, but I think he's the most out of touch with social media
100%.
that he shows up for his people
yes.
better than the other two.
Yeah.
In my opinion, from what we've seen.
No, 100%.
Because I think social media, it can be distracting. But I do think that even when we try to talk about unfairly critiquing music, I think when it comes to our own biases of what we like in music, like, I want to, like, experience people's music before I, like, have, like, my thoughts on it. Like, what did I learn about you? And I think for me, when I come away from every Kendrick album, what I like about it, regardless of how we feel about Kanye, not to compare, like every album from Kanye feels distinct to me. Every time, like if something with Kendrick, and even for me with Drake, I'm an avid Drake fan and I analyze all the albums. I think they're all distinct. When people say they sound the same, you're not really listening to the sequencing. You're not understanding the story he's trying to tell with it.
Exactly.
I just think for me, wherever he's going right now, I do think, look, he put this out. He's out of his deal. I'm eager to see what the next 2 to 4 years looks like for how he shows up in features. I don't think he's going to try to make an album, but I enjoyed it for what it is. Do I think it's better than Damn? No, but I think for what it is in this chapter of his, I think, 4th or 5th album,
life, yeah.
it's pretty good, right? And I think it's not rapidy rap, but I just think the level of vulnerability he showed in it is not what I was expecting. I think a lot of men
for himself and
don't like
showing
it.
the vulnerability of it.
Yeah.
And just like letting people know, like, yo, I've been gone. This is what it is. Y'all gonna fuck with it? Y'all gonna fuck with it. Yeah, if not,
Yeah. So like I think like what y'all said, it's like an album for him, but I still think it's good. I don't think it's bad. But I do look at it from the lens of I just think I don't know how well 444 did from Jay-Z. I think it was good because he's spitting and he's just like, I need to make sure I get my wife back and my family back. But I think for Kendrick, he's like, I need you guys to rescope what you think of me. Even with the Savior song, like, I'm not your savior. I know you guys believe in this talent that I have, but I'm still human like y'all. I'm not better than y'all. And to me, I'm looking at these songs like out of order and in order. It's like, man, you being real about your shit right now, bro. He's like, all right.
One thing we can never say about Kendrick is that he doesn't give us 150%. And what I can say is on this album, he gave us 150% no matter what the actual thematic part of it is, as opposed to like. And also, I think before Kendrick put this album out, he was rapping really well. You know, the Baby Keem record.
Yep.
We forget that's one of them verses. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
So, and then we get that, and then the Hard Part 5 comes out. And we get that, it's like, oh shit, this album is about to be that. Everybody shut up, Kendrick time. And then I think when we get the album, it's like, okay, it's not that, but I think there's, when we were talking about the Drake versus Jack Harlow thing, I think that we hear that on the album, the world may shut down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we hear that Drake verse in real time, everything shuts down. It's with, I think with Kendrick, it was okay, this is what it's about to sound like. He's rapping like this, and this is just as introspective. And then we get an album that is not very off base, but a little bit off base from what we expected, because the Hard Part 5 wasn't even on the album originally. He just put it back on. So we get an album where, you know, he's not giving us the best rap performance, but he is being vulnerable and, you know, giving us what Kendrick does, a different album every single time. But I don't know if this different was the...
It's not what everyone was expecting. And I agree with that.
Yeah, the classic different that everyone's looking for, because everything... The difference was, in all the other albums, they were thematic classical albums. This didn't really have a theme. It was just like, okay, I've been going through some shit. Y'all gonna hear about it. This is why, you know, I haven't been able to put music out this long. Here I am.
No, but it's thematic. He did it in a play sequence.
Yeah. It is
different. Because remember, this is the reason why it's different. Pay attention. All his other albums were kind of like movies.
Yeah.
This was like theater.
Yeah.
So when you look at the experience differently, how you watch a movie and how you watch theater is different. Because I had like a Broadway internship. You would come away with those things differently.
Yeah.
And I think that's a different thing. Every other album was a movie. This is theater. And how theater is with the drama and stuff like that. Because a lot of it like is exactly what John's saying when it comes to lyrics and stuff like that. It's not the same. But when you look at it, it's like next time you actually want to go, like you go on a date with a play, there's some good plays. We talk about it offline. But it's like, yo, that's a different experience. Like how you dress to be in a theater. Like when you go to a movie theater with your homies or with you don't dress to go to the movie theater. But when you go to the theater, you dress up. It's like a different experience.
Not putting on slacks for Doctor Strange.
All right, guys. All right. I know we had to do the slack, but no, you're not putting on slacks. But like that's the thing, right? And when we come away from looking at it, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, he going through shit, but it's like, this is how you wanted to tell that story, the 1 to 9 with the 2 disc part. It's like, okay, you going through some shit. Like even with the, you know, people wanted to be like PC culture. Like again, people wanted to misconstrue it on purpose because everyone wants you to be what they want you to be instead of be like, this is who I am. And if y'all don't like it, I don't give a fuck. And I had to sit by from like learn what I gathered from that album is like, I really respect that because that takes a lot of like balls to be like,
courage,
I'm not really trying to be what y'all want me to be anymore. I release myself with that.
Kendrick will sneak a classic out there. That's literally how I saw. I was like, bro, in 2 years, not even a year, 2 years, we're gonna be like, wow, that was a classic. Like Kendrick's like the Beethoven of hip hop. He just knows how to put out classical music. That's how I see him, man. He's like the Beethoven. He just know, like we're gonna look back about. We may not love the bars, but that's a classic piece of music.
I just feel like it's 444. I don't revisit 444 from Jay-Z all the time, but when you pick it up, you know it's heat. It's just, do you want to be old man sad about like some of the bad shit you did? You got to go through that. It's uncomfortable. That's why people were like, yo, this is good. But when I look at the feedback from 444, not saying it's the same, but for like that particular artist, what they had to get out of them, it's like, I understand it. Like, yo, they had to get that out because it was fucking with them.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's all I always talk about. Because I like the Discord, but I was like, I'm telling you, it makes me really excited for the next album if he makes another one. Because I feel like after
Kendrick
444, what was
never
that?
rapping with us again.
Man, you got to believe. John, I kept telling you like before, like Kendrick. He's not like Drake. Because Drake is, if Kendrick is Beethoven, then what's Drake?
What do you mean? Drake is the LeBron of this shit.
I mean, LeBron, he's Hope's prodigy in my opinion.
Yo, listen.
I don't think Kanye is Hope's prodigy. I think it's Drake.
No, listen to me. Y'all don't understand. The common theme amongst the superstar artists, because there's only a few superstar artists, they don't like this shit. The difference between Drake and every other artist, Drake loves this shit. He lives, eats, and breathes not only the rapping part, but every aspect of it. Having to show your face. Mm-hmm. The only thing Drake does not like the interview. It seems like he doesn't like the interview part. But I think when he chooses to do one, he's very like, yo, I'm down. Like, Drake loves this shit. The one not downfall, but the one thing you'll see amongst the other two, well, Cole's had his moments where he didn't like it, but it seems like Cole loves it now, and Cole's rapping the best he's ever rapped in his life. I think we don't like this album as much, well, the general consensus, as much as the other, because Kendrick is just as sad. Well, I don't know what was going on the other albums, but he's just not, he don't like this shit. He told us a month before he didn't have his phone. He put a letter out. Like, how did he say he was releasing it? He just answered somebody's tweet and said, nigga, it's coming out this day. Leave me alone. Like, he don't care about this shit as much. He wants to do other shit. He wants to do art and PF Lang and them niggas. So, like, he wants to do that.
That's crazy.
Drake loves hanging out with Chubbs and the niggas. He loves it. He just posted a picture with him and Tristan Thompson just hanging out. Kendrick doesn't like any of you niggas. Drake loves people.
It's true. Yeah, he does.
He was at horse races with Jack Harlow. He loves it. Drake goes
For
to
a
the
music video.
Yo, he goes to like Drake does videos still. Like, these niggas do not do that, and that's why like I say he's LeBron, because we won't appreciate LeBron. We won't. LeBron can win MVP every year. He won't get it because he's LeBron. No matter what Drake does from now on, bro, we'll never appreciate it.
I don't know about you and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I feel like I think that the LeBron. I didn't remember how nice LeBron was until they gave me a highlight from like when he was destroying the Celtics when he was in the Heat, and it's like, yo, y'all hate this man so much, but when he retires, y'all gonna be crying.
Bro,
You're gonna be sad.
100%.
He's 40 years old. He's 40 years old right now. No, he's 38, and he just averaged 28, 9, and 9.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Once he retires,
It's
wow.
it's like it's
gonna be a
ridiculous.
sad day.
Bro,
yeah.
his last season when he plays with his son is gonna be the most insane.
That shit, I don't
No,
care
you're
about.
fucking
Yeah, that's-
wildin'.
that-
You're
that's
fucking
kinda
wildin'.
fire.
Well, I don't
Because
care.
the only
Okay.
athlete
I think
in
it's
history,
fired because of nepotism.
No. The only athlete in history that has
Wow.
ever done that, to play with his own son in a professional
NBA
level.
history.
Ken Griffey. Oh.
Yes,
I'm
Ken
about to
Griffey.
say, I thought you were saying it was LeBron, but like
No,
that
no,
was
Ken
fire.
Griffey. It's only
Yeah.
Ken Griffey and his son. So
Yeah.
He only did
for
for that
LeBron
season.
to play with Bronny is insane.
He'd be
bro.
the second.
That does not happen ever.
Yeah.
bro.
I like that
Like-
because you're using your black power in the right way. I'm gonna use
100%, bro.
me being a mega star
Yeah.
to get my son where he needs to be.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
y'all.
I mean, I feel like it's probably gonna happen.
I feel like if
Oh,
Dwayne
no,
Wade
that-
was playing a little
like,
bit more,
it has to,
Zaire
bro.
would be in the league.
because whatever team gets him, they're gonna get LeBron automatically.
Hey man, he would have did something, man.
Bro,
Okay,
whatever
nah,
team,
we got
whatever team Bronny gets, they're gonna get LeBron too,
Yeah.
bro. It's a
I mean,
given.
I think he's trying to finesse it to be the Lakers, but we're gonna see how Magic
That nigga
Bron
going
gonna
to
go.
fucking what's like a bad team, like in the middle of America.
Oh no, he's going to Oklahoma,
Like going to
Oklahoma City
Jazz
for
or
sure.
some
He's
shit,
going
bro.
to the Knicks.
He's going to the Jazz.
Going to the
See,
Don't wish that on
we don't
me,
have time for
bro.
this.
You're wild.
But
Or maybe he'll go to the Staten Island Nets.
Is that like the G League Nets?
No, this is the Nets you niggas like.
once they
We never talked about this, but yeah, I just kept
About
that there
the
pinned.
KD
and we've ignored it for weeks. Bro, it's been there for weeks, mind you.
But do you guys
About what?
we did talk about Kyrie,
Kyrie and stuff
not
like that?
re-signing with Nike, did we?
yeah, we
You mean
We touched
is it
on
that
it.
the team don't want to give him an extension? He's gonna resign, but the team don't want to give him an extension.
Less, bro. I'm sorry. I love
I'm
Kyrie.
a Laker fan, so I don't care.
I mean, I'm a KD,
I mean, I'm
I'm
just
a
saying.
KD fan. Kyrie is oh no, Derek likes Harden. I'm bugging. It's whatever, bro.
who's a Harden fan anymore?
I mean, clearly your
Yeah.
man's Derek, but I
That's
don't know
good.
why.
All
I
right.
mean,
That
it's
boy-
understandable. Like, truthfully, bro, you didn't play X amount of games.
Yeah.
You went about the whole COVID thing, which is cool. You know, your decision, your body, cool, whatever. But you fucked over your team, bro. Like,
So so that's kind of the question. Like him not getting an extension.
it's
Oh.
selfish. I'm sorry. It is. It is what it is. That's what I think. It's
No, I mean
selfish.
in
Like,
terms of a business decision.
it's the most honorable thing that they can do.
Where do we stand? Like,
If
and Nike, both of them are
I
not
stand
trying to
with the
extend
white
Kyrie.
man for this one time.
Wow.
my man said, I'm standing with the white man. And
I've
said it
never
on
heard that
wax.
sentence.
That's
One
crazy.
time.
So here's
That's
my
crazy.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Do I agree with Kyrie on not getting the vaccination? No. And John has said it consistently. Because he's like, in his particular previous job, he had like the access to get it early. And my thing has always been this. If the rich white people are getting it first, I'm getting it too. Because they're not trying to kill them. If we were the first ones to get it and we were
It would have been
experimentation.
like the Tuskegee.
Yeah, like that's
experiment
different.
shit.
But if the white people are going to get it,
I don't know how, but Dro said Tuskegee to skip. I don't know what's going on. I
no, I get it. He's doing it. The thing with
don't know.
the
Because I don't know what race you and Derek is here. Y'all never told us.
history. You don't know.
No.
Oh, man.
Anyway, I'm kidding.
gonna be
Yo,
like,
man.
this guy got too rich. He don't care about books no more. He's like, no. And the thing about it to me is like when I looked at the situation and somehow he got to play again and cool.
Yeah.
The only thing is if they don't extend him, my only thing is I'm looking at KD is like, are you trading KD to? Because like KD's
I'm a
only
little
there
sad,
because
yeah.
Kyrie. He chose Kyrie over Harden. Because technically, if they wanted to, they could have traded Irving and they would have been over the situation.
Yeah.
So like if they do not get Kyrie, they're losing KD, and if they're losing KD, the Nets are going to be ass.
KD is in a situation where he's just too loyal. If KD actually wants to win another championship, Kyrie, bro, you bugging out.
Type shit.
And just like be and really talk to Kyrie like, yo, bro. I don't want to say they could have won last year, but they could have got further. If he took the vaccine or he did something that he could have played earlier, they wouldn't have got swept. And that's the thing you have to think about it. Like,
Well, even taking the let's take the vaccine argument out of it because I had this debate because they was like, yo, me. It is very easy for me to be very neutral because I got it before it was mandatory or anything like that. So it's very easy for me to be neutral about it because I know exactly why I did it, right? So now, when you're having these conversations, when I have that stance, it's like, all right, cool. So, Kyrie is also an injury-prone player.
Yes.
And like when he took off for like the Capitol riots, when
Everything.
that had nothing to do with us. Like that's white people business.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you think you can just do whatever you want. And if you're an employer, white, black, yellow, or green, there is nobody that is going to work for me that thinks you can just do whatever the hell you want when you want.
Type shit.
You got me fucked up.
that's a fact.
And I think that's just where they're at. Like, hey, don't get it fucked up. Like, we will get rid of you. And I literally just think that's where they're at. Like,
No,
I mean,
100%.
I be forgetting before COVID, he was acting ass.
yeah, he was acting, he was bugging out before that.
Like,
He was telling people, yo, don't go to the bubble. I'm like, hey, Kyrie, this is how we're gonna pay you. Your $36 million salary. Yeah, I think he'd just be bugging out, bro.
I don't know.
Like Kyrie's one of them dudes that was just like giving up his whole paycheck, and I'd be like, all right, you know what? I believe him. Kyrie's cashing out and telling niggas I'm not coming to work, and telling niggas not to play basketball. All right, bro, go play for the Utah Jazz.
My man said you saw just damn. That's it. I just feel like, I can't even think about the offseason because we have the finals still, which is going to be interesting. By the time this plays, game one will have been over with the Warriors Celtics.
Yep.
I personally still, like I said earlier, fuck Boston. And honestly, the only thing I want Steph to get is finally get that finals MVP that he's desperately needed for his legacy. Because Kevin Durant took 2,
Yes.
and Andre Iguodala took 1.
Which
And again,
is
people were laughing,
wild,
but
bro.
I was in the household and people were like, yo, Skip, you are bugging. There's no way Andre Iguodala is going to get it. And it's like, do you know how I know he's going to get it, right? That series, Steph Curry wasn't playing that well. And they were going to give him a consolation prize, him as an Andre Iguodala of, you guarded LeBron the best you could. Like, there was nobody else that was playing out of their mind that it was like, yo, on the Warriors. Because remember, Steph was not playing that good. Clay was like, okay. And it was like everyone was kind of like this. So the type of defense that Andre Iguodala was doing, it wasn't shut down, but it was like, this nigga is putting his whole soul. If he dies on the court, he dies.
Yeah.
But he did it
dies,
because
he
he tried to do his best to stop that man. Bro, give him a finals MVP and just like figure it out.
Yeah, what are our picks here?
I'm picking the Warriors. I'm
Is
picking Warriors in
Warriors
6 or
or
7.
Celtics?
What you got?
I like the underdog. I always like the underdog story,
I just can't root for Boston, bro.
but I fucking hate Boston. Like I as a New Yorker cannot go for a Boston team at all.
I hear y'all. I got Celtics in 7. I hear
So,
y'all.
but
I hear
But then
y'all.
again-
I hear y'all. I hear
I
y'all.
know what
Celtics in
John said.
7?
He basically said, yo, fuck your life. Fuck your life. Celtics in 7.
I got Celtics in 7.
But,
I
I'm just hoping my parlays hit every single game. So.
I'm not doing no parlays.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
no.
want to be
I'm
upset.
gonna do
The
it.
playoffs are too unpredictable. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
playing
do
with
it.
that
Nah,
shit.
I got to. Live life on the edge.
Yeah, I got Celtics in 7. So. Well, do you have a finals pick?
Celtics in 6.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
All that whole Warrior shit, that's y'all business.
It's okay, man. I'm
I
not
mean,
putting
I'm
money
not a
on this.
fan
I
of the
don't care.
Warriors either, but it's just like
I don't give two shits.
hate
This is for
Boston,
fun.
man.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I wrote that. Rangers in the Eastern Conference Finals. They actually last time I checked.
The Rangers game has
Yeah, man.
games recently
They
has
doing
been
it.
crazy. I'm not into
I'm seeing a
hockey
lot
at all.
of sports people, like
But-
some of like the black sports analysts. They be turning up at Rangers, and I've been to a Rangers regular
I've
season.
never been to
Yo,
one.
guys, as much as the only thing I'll tell you is do not wear things you like in hockey because these white people be throwing beer, and don't wear kicks that you like. Don't wear jewelry, but
so
Sounds
jail.
like prison,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
So-
what the fuck?
I can't wear jewelry, nice shoes, or nice things to a place.
Yeah, but I don't want to be there.
if I'm prepping you,
I
if
mean,
they,
I understand because the beer be flying.
I mean, it doesn't be
Niggas
fine
just
depending on the
throw
section,
beer
but
for
sometimes
fun.
because
It's
people be
rowdy.
getting excited.
I never been to a Rangers game, but for
Yeah.
what I've seen, it
Yeah.
gets rowdy.
It gets rowdy.
lit,
It's not
though.
like they're trying to like purposely
That's-
get
yeah,
you wet.
it
It's just
just
like
gets lit.
I'll
it's
be
beer.
sick
So I'm
if
just like,
it's-
but like the atmosphere, it feels. And I was in a regular season game. I can
Uh-huh.
only imagine with playoffs, like. You know,
I mean,
New
they
York,
haven't won since
yeah,
94.
yeah. New York
They
is not
haven't-
doing
yeah, New York
good
has
all
not
over
won.
right now. We don't have a lot of teams in the playoffs right now. So if we actually do something,
The only thing I like is when New York teams do win, the city is more uplifted. That's
Bro,
the
we
only
get
thing I
united.
like. But
Those-
other than that,
the year that we win, like, and I don't want to
Check,
like a Super Bowl, like an NHL, like a fucking MLB, and
Oh,
if
quad.
that ever happened, like the 4-for-4 like thing, Infinity
New York will
Stones.
fucking
Do you
blow
know
up.
how much unity we'd have for like that one year? Like, because LA was close, because they had
Bro,
the
everyone-
Chargers, they had like the NHL, they
Yeah.
were trying to do it with the Lakers,
Yes.
and the other thing. The amount of unity, because you know how much shit talking you talk to everybody else, like, y'all niggas ain't shit. Fuck y'all. We beat y'all in 4 sports. Us versus y'all. It's always individual because of the boroughs, but it's like, oh, it's us fail. Suck our dick.
it would have been all collective.
But-
But Staten Island would still be.
We don't talk
yeah.
about that place. That is
But-
that is where the light doesn't touch.
It'll happen one year. I don't know when, but
Yeah.
And Kanye signs. I don't know what this means.
Aaron.
Jalen
So like
Brown
he has
signs
his
to
own sports
Donda.
agency. So basically
Yeah.
now
That nigga will not
Jalen
leave-
Brown and
Jay-
Aaron,
that nigga will not leave
they
Jay-Z
just
shit
they
alone.
taking a chance on Kanye.
fuck it. Bro. Hey, man.
At the
You're
end
gonna
of the
make
day,
money.
he's
It's
still
Kanye.
young.
You're
He's
gonna
still
make
young.
money.
If it only lasts 2-3 years, it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
That's
Why not?
Fuck it.
And I feel like that just brings you into a different stature.
That's a fact.
As
You
bigger
just
than
won
just
a
an artist.
Super Bowl. Like you just
Yeah,
won at the Super Bowl.
it
Fuck
makes you bigger than just an athlete now. Like you can
And-
move in these rooms. Like
and
look
nigga-
at although he be
Yo,
tweaking,
John is so unenthused.
he
He's
is.
like-
But look at the football player off the Patriots. What's his name? Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
I feel like if he was not moving with Kanye, he just had an album release party. Like he's making moves into pop culture that he may not have elsewise been able to.
You heard the song?
The song sounds like every other song. Yeah, I did.
What
Did
do
it
you
stand
mean
out in
every other
any
song?
way?
Was it good?
It just sounded like a trap nigga from Staten Island. I don't know. Like it didn't stand out, but I'm like, yo, you're
Fuck it, bro.
kicking it with Floyd Mayweather.
Get
Like,
your coins, bro. The way it's not to sell out, but fuck it, bro. You're about to retire. Why the fuck not? Like,
I think the point of being signed to, as an athlete, being signed to a sports agency is to develop endorsements,
That
more
too.
visibility,
Get your
all
money
that,
up, bro.
visibility, all that good stuff. And I just hope that that's what they're doing, and I hope that Kanye's just not trying to one up Hove.
maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
It's
Because
a
I never
possibility.
heard Kanye talking about sports agency. Nothing. Not,
Ever.
Not in Jesus King 1,
That
2, or
shit
7.
came out of
not
nowhere,
in,
Man
bro.
said 1, 2, or
Not
7.
not in Donda 1 to 8. I never heard nothing about I want to rap with the rapper, sports agent. I never heard none of that. So now I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
I
So-
feel you.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you guys for sitting through the episode. It was a great one of my favorites, to be honest. My closing words are always keep going, keep pushing, and that's pretty much it, man. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good weekend. Who's next? Tro, go ahead.
Shit. Stay safe this summer, y'all. Have a lot of fun, but definitely stay safe in all aspects. Look out for yourself and listen to that gut feeling for sure.
Yeah. All right. My closing remarks. I saw an article in Business Weekly saying that there is Spotify podcasters who make roughly between $18,000 and $20,000 a month just playing white noise. Like, that's the entire podcast. Like, they had an idea, they put it in the world. People listen to white noise when they do work, when they're in the
to sleep,
cubicle.
whatever,
Like,
yeah.
it kind of puts you in the zone. And then people making $18,000 to $20,000 just streaming this shit because people listen to it as a kind of work process. So, like, whatever your art is, put that motherfucker shit out, B. Like, you don't know who's gonna like what. I guarantee they had no idea when they had this idea they're bringing 20 racks a month. So it's like, there's a demand for it. There's over 9 billion people on this planet. You don't know who likes what. So put your idea out there, put your art out there, you feel me? And just like, give it a shot, pull up, game time.
My closing remarks to end it off is trust your gut, trust your dome top, trust your spirit. I think trusting those 3 things are important. I think you know when things are off. And when you second guess yourself 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, you kind of get mad at yourself.
Yeah.
So trust your gut, trust your head top, trust your spirit. Because you kind of know the answer. And if you don't, just follow the wind, bro. It's going to let you know where you got to go. Bars.
All right. Thank you, guys. And we'll see y'all next week.